both came back positive.
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't think I'm pregnant.
But I know one of your codes is that a cop never goes after another cop's wife. Now, that same rule apparently doesn't apply for an assistant DA's wife.
I'm not going to keep an eye on your wife for you, Don.
I think Marta has been stealing from me. There's jewelry missing, and I don't have that many visitors. Please take care of it. I don't need to know any details.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, Squirt. Connie's got to go now.
I had a lot of fun tonight.
When are you coming back?
Next Monday.
Promise.
Oh, there he is.
How's it going, Eddie?
I believe the word the doctors used to describe my prognosis was excellent, considering they took a foot out of my colon.
With or without the shoe?
Ho ho.
So when you out of here?
As soon as my bowels stop moving again.
Listen, I've been working security for Mrs. Hornby, and now she's saying she got a necklace missing.
Yeah? That ain't all she's missing.
She ever mention that to you? Missing jewelry?
She's always misplacing something.
Which you never looked into.
Andy, this is a woman who can kill 2 hours playing guess which hand the candy's in.
I talked to her maid. She seemed clean.
Marta wouldn't steal anything.
What about her business manager, Corey Beecham?
What about him?
What's his story? He on the up and up?
You're looking to strangle the golden goose that I dropped in your lap? Mr. Beecham's paying you to keep her company. Start getting snoopy and Mr. Beecham will bounce you out of there.
Mrs. Hornby's paying me $400 a shift for security.
400? I only got 2. How'd you get 400?
A little accidental negotiation went on.
400 a shift. And you're coming to get me to help you screw it up?
Eddie.
Don't be stupid and go ruining the only gold mine you'll ever stumble on. Goodbye.
So, you and Rita had a chance to work together?
We've shared a couple of cases, yeah.
How long you been at the 15th?
What, 3 months now?
You married?
No.
Take your time.
Plan on it.
Must be out there tearing it up, I bet, huh?
I don't know about that, but not complaining. You want me to page her for you, or?
She usually leaves her cell phone on. Hey, honey.
Hey, Don, what are you doing here?
Oh, forgot to have you sign those refinance papers this morning.
Oh, you should have left them on my desk.
Yeah.
I'll see you tonight.
Where you been?
A follow-up interview with an assault victim.
I've been trying your phone.
Yeah, they make you turn your phones off in hospitals. I must have forgot to turn it back on. I'll see you tonight.
Which hospital was this?
I'm not gonna do this in here.
Just tell me where you were.
Don, you're being paranoid again, and I can't deal with it
See,
right
nothing's
now.
changed. It's just like it was when you were in Vice. Just tell me.
Don, I will not have this
What's
conversation.
that all about? I don't know.
See you at home tonight. Morning.
Hey. I'm sorry, Tony. Just trying to clear up a little misunderstanding here.
All right, clear it up at home.
Making lieutenant going to your head?
You need to leave Rita alone and get your ass out of here.
Why are you so interested in my wife? Is there something going on here I should know about?
Don, please go. I'll call you later.
15th Squad, Detective Clark. All right, thanks. Yeah, I'll let him know.
Oh,
Boss, 2 DOAs on First Avenue.
all right, go ahead. I'll page the others and have them meet you down. Find me later.
Sorry I had to see you that.
Not a problem. You okay?
Yeah, bye.
What's your bags?
Customer from the taco joint made it this far.
Another DOA inside.
Anything?
Andy's got a witness in there.
Double?
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's go.
Excuse me. Perdonamente, senor. Yes, ma'am.
There's a traffic condition out here. They could use some help.
She was weeping.
I understand, but they need help moving the traffic.
I played dead.
Yeah, that saved your life. What'd the guy look like who did the shooting?
A white guy?
dark hair. I laid down and played dead.
Could you identify him?
Who?
He's still in shock.
All right, Jeff. We're going to have you go sit down in the ambulance for a while. You can lay down if you want.
I don't want to lay down.
Well, I just want to make sure that you're okay. Then you come over to the station house with us and help us find out who did it.
Okay.
Okay? It's the nephew of the owner. He was working a register.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't give it up.
How about the one outside?
Just eating there.
We'll start a canvas.
What could they have gotten away with? $100?
If that.
He's gonna be alright. It's a traffic cop. All she does is hug old ladies. Excuse me. Can we talk to you? Fellner. What are you doing?
She was just bawling.
Your job's supposed to keep the traffic moving.
I won't forget that.
Anything in there about witnesses?
Nothing conclusive.
Where's your radio?
I forgot it at the precinct.
Which is where? Where's your command?
I should be helping with the traffic. Excuse me.
Where do you work?
I'm a traffic officer.
What house? Can I see your ID card?
It's with my radio.
What's your tax number?
719. I have it in my car. I'll be right back.
Stay right there. This is a fake gun.
Please let me go. Please let me go to my car.
All right, take it easy.
Just don't grab me.
Just take it easy, and there'll be no reason to, okay?
I'm just trying to help.
Come on, we'll talk about it at the station house.
Take a seat. I want to start by saying I'm sorry. I don't want you to think my wearing this uniform is a sign of disrespect, and if you feel that way, I'm sorry.
Have a seat. Is your real name Fellner?
Yes, Louise Fellner.
Tell us what you were doing on the street today, Louise.
Well, like I said before, I was just trying to help, with all respect.
Where'd you get the badge and uniform?
At a store in Chinatown.
How'd you happen on that crime scene?
I was monitoring my police scanner, which I bought secondhand for $13.
How long you been dressing up as a cop?
A little while.
Why are you doing it?
To ease suffering. Although I would never interfere with true police business. I just wanted to talk to people and write down how they were feeling. And when they felt better, I was just going to walk away.
Have you ever been locked up, Louise?
No, ma'am.
Ever been in the hospital? Been treated for depression?
No. Am I going to be arrested?
Impersonating a cop's a serious offense.
Which I respect completely. But do you understand, I was really only trying to help?
We understand. And maybe we can work something out after we get a few things confirmed. Where do you live?
With my mom.
Write the address and the number. We'll give her a call.
She never answers the phone.
Louise, work with us or go to jail.
I am working with you, of course. And again, I am so sorry.
How's our witness?
He's still pretty traumatized after seeing one of the DOAs get his brains blown out right in front of him.
Plus staring down the barrel himself.
Name's Jeff Gamble. No record, works as a janitor. Greg and Baldwin are bringing him in.
Think he's gonna be any help IDing the shooter?
Yeah, but we're letting him calm down. Get his head straight.
Think he could provide a sketch?
Yeah, probably worth a shot.
You ever see the sketch of the Zodiac killer? It was of a 300-pound black guy, and it turned out to be that skinny white prick.
When I tell the chief of D's that we're doing everything we can, I want to mean it.
Yeah, we're on it.
Josh, I'm taking her up to the crib to get her situated, and I need you to keep an eye on her.
Sure.
This a police impersonator?
Came off pretty harmless. We're gonna look into her. I got set up on a blind date.
He penned you a love poem?
No, he looks forward to meeting me.
What's he do?
Lawyer.
You still going out with him?
Friend picks me up.
Some friend.
Hey, what's up?
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm selling magazine subscriptions. What do you think?
How are you still living in this city?
One day at a time, like everybody else.
None of the people that you gave up came after you?
Well, you killed Lugazi, so problem solved.
What about that guy, Giglio, you did the robbery with?
Dead. He got shanked in the shower the second day at Rikers.
Good for you, Julian. Surviving like a cockroach. But we're not forgetting you helped bury my old partner.
I didn't know that was your partner.
Yeah, well, looking at you gives me bad memories, so hit the bricks or they'll hit you.
You got 2 guys whacked down at Lupe's Cantina this morning?
What about it?
Oh, why, yes. I would love a cup of coffee.
Come on.
You sure? I'd hate to give you bad memories.
Yeah, push it, Julian. That'd be a really good idea.
Do you know how much money I lost out on when I gave you Lugazi for killing your partner?
You don't want to revisit that, Julian.
Just humor me for a minute, because it has to do with why I'm here. In that, when someone gives information on a cop being killed, that person collects money from an organization called Cop Shot. From the mayor's office, from the police union, from the newspapers, from your local benefactors like your Donald Trumps.
Yeah, you saved yourself 5 years in prison for giving up that information.
Yeah, but it also has opened my eyes to the cash that's out there for info on horrendous crimes, which I will absolutely not be shafted on this time. I did my homework, fellas, so don't even try it.
Tell us what you know, Julian, before you get struck.
Struck, huh? Let me tell you, I had nothing to do with those murders today. I just heard some things. So you don't have my nuts in a vice this time. And when you realize that, you call me.
The owner of the restaurant's nephew was killed. He's putting up 15 grand.
I'd like to see written confirmation of that. Stay away from me. Stay away from me!
The offer's valid, and it's yours if you just get out of your own way and tell us what you know.
Okay. And I want 2,000 from Crime Stoppers.
Julian?
Right, okay. So this guy that I know from this OTB down on Bleak, he comes in this morning with a look in his eyes of sheer terror. Keeps saying, something went down, man, something went down. Now, Lupe's Cantina had come up in prior conversation as the place where this guy would eat at regularly, and which I had heard at that point was earlier robbed with 2 guys killed. So I say, oh, did something go down at Lupe's? He's so stunned that literally his mouth was open, that I had put the 2 together. So then he glares me in the eye and he says, I better keep my mouth shut. Which I did until now.
His name?
It's Gio Deloria. He lives over on 7th Street. I used to go by there a lot because I'd have to drop things off. I know. Right, okay.
I'll get Meadowboy and Jones and meet us.
All right, we'll be downstairs.
We ran Louise. No priors, no warrants.
You contact her mother?
No answer at the apartment, but Louise said she might not pick up.
We're gonna run by and see if she can give us a sense of the girl. If she's harmless and just nutty, maybe we'll give her a walk.
Well, we did get hip to her because she wouldn't stop hugging people.
Detective McDowell?
That's your call on kicking her, but get her a change of clothes. I want her badge, uniform, gun, voucher.
When we talk to her mom, we'll get her some clothes.
I get a minute now if you want.
I got a quick call to make, then we'll talk.
I eat anything, really. You make the call. I better get going. Okay. I'll see you then. Did Julian give you something?
Maybe. At the lawyer?
Picking a restaurant.
Just make sure the place is well lit or the shyster will make off with your wallet.
Do you have a problem with this blind date?
No. Why?
You've made a lot of comments.
I don't like the idea of you building a relationship with my son that maybe gets tossed out the window because some guy who comes along.
What are you talking about?
His mom died. My ex-wife's working, so she's not around like she was. He felt abandoned by them. I don't want that happening with you.
Andy, I'm not even supposed to babysit tonight.
I'm talking about down the line.
I will always have time for Theo.
You know what? Don't put yourself out.
Andy.
Well, I just wanted to let you know what was happening. Okay, thank you. What happened today with your husband? Is that a recent occurrence?
We're working it out.
I'll ask again. Is that a recent occurrence?
No, but it's nothing I can't handle. And besides, I know you're friends with Don, so I don't want to get you involved.
Involved? I come in today and you and Don are causing a scene in the hallway. Don being the guy that called in a favor I owed him. You being that favor. I'm involved, Rita.
Got it.
So I want to know what the hell's going on.
Don's overprotective. Sometimes he can get paranoid. He wants to know where I am all the time.
Does he have reason to be paranoid?
To the extent that's any of your business, no, he doesn't.
Maybe you guys should get some counseling.
We are.
Good, because marriage problems are a little different when one of the people involved carries a gun.
I am aware of that.
Are you all right? Overall?
Yeah.
Has Don hit you?
No, that's not us. We just have our arguments.
Well, I hope you guys work it out. But that flare up this morning doesn't happen again in my squad. That's all.
If Don pressured you into getting me assigned here and you wouldn't have taken me if he didn't, or you're not happy with my work, I'll transfer out. Today.
Your work's not the problem.
Right. If this is a runaround, Julian sent a sign because he got dollar signs in his eyes.
Do we have enough to take the door?
No, and there's no use risking our jobs and this case off what Julian's spinning.
Okay, thank you. This Geo guy's got a girlfriend over on 6th. She's had multiple complaints against him for battery.
Come on, let's take a look at that location.
All right. We'll sit in this place in case he shows.
Not taking a door down at the drop of a hat. Andy's come a long way.
Yeah.
You're awful quiet lately there, partner.
Yeah, just got a lot going on.
Boyfriend, girlfriend type stuff? That's what I'm sensing.
Yeah, that type.
You know, there was this song, this is before your time, When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman. Leo Sayer, I think, sang it. And the song basically told it like it is. It's hard. Involves a whole new set of circumstances in dating a plain gal. Dr. Hook, he sang it.
I'll look for it.
And a beautiful woman you work with? I've been there.
Have you?
I don't know if anyone ever told you about our former PAA, Donna Abandando. How beautiful she was.
No.
Knockout. I mean, gifted. Physically. And her and me, you know. I was going somewhere with that.
I got what you're saying, Greg. And I appreciate it.
Just give us space. You guys will be all right.
Mrs. Fellner?
You smell something?
Is everything okay?
Policeman, we'd like to speak with Mrs. Fellner. Do you know where she is?
I haven't seen her in a while.
Hours? Days?
I guess a couple of weeks.
Is the super on site?
You need a key? I've got one.
Please.
Her daughter's always losing her key, so they gave me a spare.
Do they keep it pretty neat, or does the garbage pile up in here?
It's always tidy.
Just stay here. It's a dead cat in here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Open the door.
What's going on?
Open the door.
Lisa Verticon,
Yeah?
looking for Giovanni Deloria.
Don't know him.
No?
Sorry.
So 4 times you called the cops last year because he was beating you, that was what?
Okay, so you're police and you're looking for Gio. Is that
Shut your mouth!
Gio!
Get him done it! Hey! Don't move! Freeze! Drop it! Got him?
Yeah.
Shut up!
Who's sitting on Louise Fellner?
She's sleeping.
Son of a bitch. Josh!
I was just gone a minute. I had to go to the can.
I'll look downstairs. Yeah.
Any particular reason you'd want to run from the cops today, Gio?
I wasn't running.
You got 2 knots on your head to say otherwise.
I was brushing my teeth. The only thing I heard was Lisa scream my name, so I went for my gun. If I knew you were cops, I would have laid down. What, I'm gonna kill cops?
Where were you this morning at 10?
At Lisa's.
You stopped by Lupe's Cantina any time of the day?
No.
Hey, Gio, now's the time to talk about what happened, not after we bring in our witnesses and they pick you out of a lineup.
Pick me out for what?
Robbing that restaurant, killing those 2 people.
That's crazy. And who's ever saying I did it's lying.
You make us walk out of this room and do a lineup. We will make sure that every charge sticks to you down to criminal possession of a weapon, and we will make sure that you serve every charge consecutively.
I have been in my girlfriend's apartment all day, helping her put together stupid-ass gift favors for her sister's wedding. I didn't rob nobody. I didn't kill nobody. And that's the truth.
But
Oh, Jim Bauer to see you, Detective.
hey, Jim.
Andy.
This is my partner, John Clark. Jim's retired off the job. He works security at City Trust Bank.
This on Hornby?
Yeah, he pulled some records for me.
Can you say it a little louder?
Hey, give me a break, huh? You got the lineup?
Yeah, go ahead.
Detective, Eddie Gibson called. He said, the loaf has landed, I'm heading home. He said you know what that meant.
Great.
What happened with Gio?
Come on, Jim.
Gio?
He wouldn't go. Calling in Haywood to run a lineup.
Fellner's in the wind.
How?
Josh was supposed to be watching her in the crib. He stepped out for a second.
Anyone see her leave?
She still had her cop gear.
And she snagged a radio from Anti-Crime.
We put out an FATN message to look for a female in a police uniform.
Yeah, if it gets broadcast, the press will eat it up.
We specifically said it's not to go out over the air.
Any word from the Emmy on her mother?
It's looking like a heart attack, but he can't rule out trauma until he finishes the autopsy.
The neighbors say if Fellner had a history of violence?
Not specifically, but she did say Fellner's been in and out of mental institutions her whole life.
I hope Josh Astracan's wearing his shoes out looking for this lady.
Yeah, he's on the street. We're gonna join him.
Go.
This is illegal, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Let me see what you got.
And I don't know that kid.
He's my partner. That's all you need to know.
How about Mr. Featherfingers answering the phone?
Jim, I'm telling you, don't worry about it.
They say this lady hasn't been out of her apartment since the attacks.
Right.
Well, she's had major ATM activity since then. Plus 2 credit cards averaging 15 grand a month in charges.
Who's using the credit cards?
Corey Beecham. How long has he been her business manager?
I don't know.
Plus there's some decent-sized checks written for cash and endorsed by Beecham on the back.
It's all these wire transfers to Houston Brownstone Partnership.
That's a real estate deal set up by Beecham for your client.
How much has been wired to it?
$1.5 million over the last year. He's listed as managing partner. She's limited.
That a red flag?
Worth looking into.
Can you look into it for me?
Yeah. Didn't want this job anyway. Great salary, full benefits.
Just do me this favor, all right?
I'll see if I can get some detail on the account. I'll pull the title.
I'd appreciate it. Can I keep these?
If you lose them, I lose my job.
They can have these documents when they come prying from my cold, dead hands.
Just don't lose them.
Mm-hmm. Right.
This guy coming down, he's our only witness.
Well, we got an informant, but I wouldn't look for him to do much on the stand. Hey, how's he?
Still shook up.
This witness saw the two guys get killed right in front of him, plus he got shot himself.
Jeff Gamble.
Hi, Jeff. I'm Valerie Haywood with the DA's office.
Hey.
We're going to lift the shade and ask you to take a look at the suspects.
Yeah, they already told me.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Take your time.
Him. He shot those people.
Which number?
3. He shot me too.
Okay.
Keep number 3, kick everybody else. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Well, what's going on?
I still have some time to make a decision, and I'm using that time.
Well, when you figure out how much my life's gonna change, you'll let me know, right?
Wait here, Jeff. Andy. Kid went right to him. Didn't hesitate.
Is ID gonna be enough in case the perp doesn't go?
I hope so. So the informant's no good?
So you gotta help us with the Sorensen thing.
Julian Pisano?
Yeah.
What'd he give us on this?
Our perp let it slip that he did it this morning, but if we can keep Julian out of it, it'd be worth our while not to burn him out in court.
But if we need Julian's testimony, we use it. Not gonna let a double murderer go just because you think Julian might be able to help us out with something else down the line.
We're clear on that.
Hey, Dad.
What the hell's going on?
2 people got killed, Dad. And he shot me too.
What's going on?
Lieutenant Rodriguez.
Mark Gamble.
You raised a fine son.
Dad, I had to play dead so he wouldn't kill me.
Can I take him home now?
Why don't you have a seat a second, Jeff? Jeff saw a double murder. He stepped up and ID'd the shooter.
Glad he could help.
He got grazed himself, so he's still traumatized. It might be a little while before he calms down.
He's fine.
No, he's still a little shaken up.
You mean like not all there?
Yeah.
He fried his brain out sniffing glue when he was 16. That's all you're gonna get. Ask him what day it is. Go ahead.
Jeff, what day is it today?
Sunday.
But what day of the week is it? Monday, Tuesday?
Can I take him home now?
Sure. We'll get in touch if we need anything.
You got a second? If it sounded like I'm unaware of your part in this or that I don't care, then I came across wrong.
Then how should I take it? I'm waiting each day totally out of the loop while you decide whether you're gonna keep our kid.
Can you just be there for me?
Yeah. All right. I'm here.
You got picked out, Gio.
So?
Come on, sit down.
I'm gonna give you a chance to talk about it now. I thought if I got picked out, I wasn't gonna get any chances. That must have changed, I guess, huh?
What's your girlfriend's name who assaulted me at the apartment? Lisa?
Assaulted you? Come on.
And the little girl that was there, she you and Lisa's daughter?
Yeah,
What's your daughter's name?
Haley.
Lisa, a good mom to Haley? You love your daughter? You want Lisa to continue being her mom?
You're not actually bringing my daughter into this, are you?
We got you resisting arrest and holding an unlicensed firearm. We got Lisa locked up for assaulting me. And if that ain't enough, I'll notify the Bureau of Child Welfare with allegations of abuse on both you and Lisa against your daughter. And Haley will be in foster care by the end of business today, and she will stay in the system, and neither one of you will ever get her back.
We know you killed 2 people today, Gio. You made your move, we'll make ours. You can't do that.
Watch me.
And the only way your daughter stays out of this is by you telling us what went wrong today. How do I know you still won't go after her if I do talk?
All we care about is the 2 guys that you killed. And once that's tied up, Lisa gets released and she takes Haley home.
What happened? I eat there. The owner don't make the bank drop till the next day. I got debts. Kid at the register. Never seen her before. Starts screaming, freaking out. Wouldn't give it up. I was high. I got pissed off. It got out of hand. Write it down. Did Julian give me up?
Julian, somebody in on this with you?
Just some guy I know. But the only guy I knew I was planning on doing it. I mean, what difference does it make now, right? I did the right thing and copped to it. Just tell me if it was him who gave me up.
I don't know no Julian.
What's up?
Tell us again how you came to find out about the murders today.
I told you all this already. Stay away from me. I mean it!
Gio was saying that he told you about it before it went down.
Oh, he's lying. Oh, you know what? One day we was sitting around between races talking about our dream scores, like guys do. And one of the dozen or so places that he talked about was Lupe's Cantina, because he noticed that the owner didn't do the bank drop until the next day. So when I heard that Lupe's had gotten hit and that 2 guys were dead, I came right down.
So you lied about seeing him today?
No, I did see him today, and he was freaked, and I did ask him if he hit Lupe's. I did not lie about that.
You see, the problem, Julian, is you knowing about a crime before it happened.
He mentioned one day that it would be an easy score. He didn't roll out blueprints and then tell me what day and what time he was going to do it. And he sure the hell didn't say that he was going to take out everybody in the place when he did.
If I find out that you knew more than you're saying.
I don't! And here I am thinking that I'm going to get an accolade or something from you guys for helping out. So what's up? Am I going to get the reward money that is rightfully mine?
Yeah, we'll get in touch with the owner's attorney about the reward. He may want us to deal with you directly.
15 grand?
Yeah, that's right.
And the 2,000 from Crime Stoppers?
You'll get that, all right? In a day or 2.
I woke up today knowing something good was going to happen.
Get this guy out of here.
15th Squad, PAA Irvin. Lieutenant?
So, tomorrow, like AM?
We'll call you.
Do you have the correct spelling of my name for when they cut the checks?
We'll get it off your lengthy rap sheet.
I'm going to be in the area tomorrow anyhow, so I'll just drop by, say, 11 o'clock. Does that work for you guys?
Each word out of your mouth from here on out is an extra week till you get the checks.
We got a 1013 cop shot at the 5th Street Market.
Let's be careful out there.
Police impersonator from this morning.
What happened?
We responded to a silent alarm, but the purple already boogied. She's not a cop.
Yeah, we know that. What happened?
The owner here was getting stuck up. She ran in the middle of it.
She saved my life. The guy was psycho, twitching his gun while I got the money together. But then she comes in trying to stop it. That could be me.
She tried to stop a robbery.
Oh my God. Louise, I just wanted to help. Did you see my mom?
Yeah, we went by.
I didn't hurt her. I tried to help her. She just died.
I'm sure you did all you could.
I didn't know what to do. Just wanted to help someone.
You saved that man's life.
We gotta get her out of here.
I gotta tell you.
No, you're gonna be fine.
I just wanted to do something right for once.
You did. Did good.
All right, I can't get a pulse. Let's go. 3, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, good looking. What you got cooking?
How's it going?
Take off your shoes. We are having a sock hop tonight.
I looked into your missing necklace.
I found it. It was behind the dresser.
All right. No, just stop dancing for a second and listen to me, right? You see, how it works is when you come to me saying that you got stuff missing, I look into everybody, not just who you think it is.
Like a good detective should, but I found the necklace.
Yeah, good. And in looking into everybody who had access to your apartment when I thought it was stolen, I looked into your business manager.
I found the necklace, but I appreciate your thoroughness. It's very reassuring. Take off your shoes.
In looking at Corey, I made some phone calls and I got access to your bank records. There's some inconsistencies.
With what?
With your money.
But Corey handles all that.
Do you know he's using an ATM card in your name? He's got 2 credit cards that you're paying for.
Corey wouldn't do that.
Did you ever hear of a Houston-Brownstone partnership?
No. This is getting very tedious.
It's an account that Corey funneled $1.5 million of your dollars into last year. How long has this guy been in your life?
3 years.
And how'd he get into your life?
He's my late husband's nephew. He went to business school. He's very smart. He takes care of me.
Well, I'm going to be looking into him.
No, you won't.
Mrs. Hornby, your step-nephew is leeching money off of you.
You just do not come into my apartment, a cop, and try to turn my life upside down.
All right, you want to stick your head in the sand, you go ahead. But another year of this, and you better make an appointment to play piano at the King Solomon Home for the Aged. When's the last time you signed anything? There's no mail coming in.
Because of the anthrax.
Who told you this? Corey?
You're making me very upset.
Good. You need to be. You need to step up and take account of your finances, your life.
And you need to go sit by the door.
So you don't want me looking into this. You're willing to take your chances, huh?
Oh, just go ahead then.
So I said, go ahead, take your shot. Even though I know what's coming, when I hear 260, it's still, I mean, it's not insulting, but it's discouraging.
Right.
Anyway, it worked out, and that's enough corporate talk. Tell me about your day. Any shoot-em-ups?
I actually had a tough case today.
Let's hear it.
Well, we had an emotionally disturbed woman in for impersonating a police officer, and later in the day she got shot in a stick-up. She was a real sad case.
Was she really nuts?
I guess.
Well, I imagine she was heading for trouble dressing like a cop.
Yeah, but she might have been okay if we handled her differently, so.
Hindsight. It's always 20/20, right?
Right.
It's the same in corporate law. The woman okay?
She died.
You know, I had a case last year. Given a few different judgment calls might have really changed the way we think about telecommunications. Are you all right?
Actually, I'm not feeling too well right now.
Are you feeling sick?
I got a really bad headache. I don't mean to be rude, but I think I'd better head home and just crawl into bed.
You might feel better if you eat.
Sorry. Let me kick in for the wine.
I'll stay and finish it.
Okay.
You need a cab?
No, thanks. Sorry.
It's okay. Feel better.
Can I get it?
All right, Sipowicz residence, remember.
Sipowicz residence.
Hi, sweetheart. It's Connie.
Hi, Connie. Are you coming over soon? I want you to come and tickle me.
I'll be there tomorrow night. Is your dad there?
He's right here. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
No, hey,
It was Connie.
why'd you hang up? Hello.
Hi. No, I knew he was going to hang up as soon as I said bye-bye.
You all right?
Yeah, I just wanted to check in.
Your date go okay?
I bailed out in the middle.
Did I sour it?
No, but that's sort of why I'm calling. Are we fighting about something?
Hang on a minute, okay? Okay, kiddo. Time for bed.
10 minutes.
No. Come on, let's go. I'll come in and we'll read. Listen, Connie, I'm sorry about this afternoon. I got no right making you guilty having a social life.
Andy, I didn't call looking for an apology.
I know, but I had a wrong reaction.
Was that maybe on account of you considering me a good part of your lives?
And not wanting to see it go away.
That's good to hear.
Where are you? Do you need a ride home?
Oh, I got my car. I just wanted to make the call. I needed something to make me feel good. I'm gonna head home.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Partnership?
No.
I'm not gonna keep an eye on your wife for you, Don. It's not like I'm asking for one of your kidneys here, Tony. I'm not gonna keep an eye on her. Let's make this the last time we talk about it, huh? If I was a cop, you would. You're wrong.
Rita, Mr. Simmons here was asking the desk sergeant about you.
Roger Simmons. I doubt you remember, but we met 2 years ago at the Bronx DA's Christmas party. My wife is Bureau Chief Martin's assistant, Gloria Simmons.
Sure, okay.
Do you have a minute? In private?
Coffee?
No, thanks. I should probably just tell you why I'm here. You might want to sit down.
Why?
Your husband and my wife are having an affair.
What?
They've been seeing each other at least 7 months.
How do you know?
About 7 months ago, things started changing between me and Gloria, so I started snooping around. I checked her computer, and there was an email from your husband regarding a time and place for them to get together. She promised me it would stop. But last night, I checked her computer again and found this. Cozy means the Cozy Court Inn by the Brooklyn Bridge. The same place they've used before.
Does this mean they're meeting at 2 o'clock today?
Yeah. I thought of going there to confront them, but I'm done. She'll come home to a note. Do you have kids? You're lucky. I'm sorry to dump this on you, but it's better to know than to be a fool.
You all right?
I'm fine.
You don't look fine. You look pale.
What is it, Connie?
We got a homicide off Night Watch.
Then let's go.
Name's Ren Hollis. Got 2 in the back. Another kid got winged. Detective Metaboy and Jones were here. They went with him to Bellevue.
Witnesses?
No one's talking.
Any, witnesses?
No. But he was with him, Sean Davis. Said they were partying at the DOA's place. They got a Jones for ice cream and took a walk.
Ice cream?
That's what he said.
I'll start a canvas.
And you didn't get any look at who did it?
I was too busy checking on Ren and Joey. When I finally looked up, I just saw guys running a block away.
All right, you think of anybody who might have done it, anybody you're not getting along with?
I don't live here, neither does Joey.
We were visiting Rand's folks.
In which case, it makes sense you cooking up a story about ice cream to avoid his folks here, and you came out the cop.
No, I said
but it won't help us finding who killed your friend.
We were going for ice cream.
All right, ice cream it is.
Hi. I'm Detective McDowell. This is Detective Ortiz. What's your name?
Lily Patterson.
You see what happened here last night? What were you doing up so late?
His sister's my best friend. They were having a party. I was sleeping over. So what'd you see? We were up on the stoop. Ren and them had got up to go walking, and these Spanish boys came up from behind and started shooting.
Did you get a look at their faces, the Spanish boys?
Excuse me, this is my daughter. She didn't see anything.
I think she did, ma'am. We're going to need her to come to the station house.
She is 15 years old. She didn't see anything. She's got nothing to say.
That's the kind of civic duty you teach her? Someone gets murdered, you run and hide?
Civic duty's a hard sell in this neighborhood.
Thanks, Andy. I appreciate it.
Latin women.
Desk sergeant said they're getting anonymous calls putting the shootings on Cesar and Tito.
And the victim at the hospital said that the DOA had an argument earlier in the day with a Tito he thought was a drug dealer.
You get a look at Tito?
He didn't see the argument, just heard about it.
No, I know Tito. He's a big dealer. Cesar works for him.
Maybe the DOA and his buddies were copping and it went sour.
They're football players at Rutgers.
Football players looking to cop and it went sour.
Well, everyone at the party backed them going for ice cream. They seem legit.
And nothing on canvas?
Well, a 15-year-old girl saw two Latinos open up on the DOA and his buddies, but her mom wouldn't let her talk. We should have dragged her in.
But the mom snatched the kid up. I mean, no way she was talking.
She might have if we dragged her in.
I guess she might have.
Did you get the girl's name and address? That's fine for now. Now, how are we going to get to Tito and Cesar?
I got a snitch who can give us a location on Cesar.
Lieutenant?
Listen, you guys mind working this without me? I got to put in some time nailing this Beecham asshole.
No problem.
Hey, what's up with Ortiz?
Some guy came to talk to her this morning. I didn't hear what about, but she's been gone ever since. What's up?
I just paged the snitch. I'm just waiting for a call back.
Got a homicide in an apartment on Mott, Medavoy. You and Jones.
DOA's Isabel Gomez, stabbed, obviously.
Couldn't have been dead that long. Bananas are still green.
Those are plantains. They stay green. She's been dead at least 3 days. Her body's starting to purple up.
Okay.
Who are the guys on the couch?
DOA's ex-husband. The other one's a guy she was in a merengue band with. The ex called it in.
Hey, Detectives Medavoy and Jones.
Raul Espinosa.
Pablo Quiñones.
What happened?
I hadn't heard from Isabel in a couple of days. I called Paulo to see if he had. We met here.
I crawled through the skylight and find her like this.
Can you think of anyone who wanted her dead?
No, man. Everybody loved Izzy.
And being in the same room, seeing her like this is starting to get to me.
Did you get their information?
Yeah.
All right, you guys take off. We'll be in touch later.
Let's go.
We're sorry for what happened.
I'll run these guys to BCI.
Hey, listen, Greg, if I've been on the ledge lately, I apologize.
Yeah, you don't seem to be yourself.
Valerie's pregnant, so that's what I've been going through.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah. Well.
Not what you want?
And she doesn't know what she's gonna do yet.
Gotcha.
Now, only you and John know.
John? Clark?
Right.
Oh, how long's John known?
A couple of days.
Well, I'm honored I made it into your inner circle.
I didn't tell people according to some rank, Greg. He and I went running. It came up.
No. You guys have become good friends. Good friends confide in each other. I'm glad he could be there for you.
You're not serious, are you?
Serious about what?
Yeah. Go run those guys through BCI.
Mrs. Hornby thought she had a necklace stolen.
This is the first I've heard of it.
So I looked into everybody who has access to her apartment.
Did you look at her maid, Marta?
Yeah. and I looked into you.
If you asked me down here to inform me that Marta's been stealing jewelry, fine. If this is about asking me about it instead of placing a courtesy call, I'm going to be very unhappy.
I'm going to get into the ATM and the credit card charges in a bit. But first, I want you to talk about this Houston Street Brownstone partnership you set up and wired $1.5 million of Mrs. Hornby's dollars into. Nobody can find that money.
You know what? You're fired. I mean, boom, right now. You no longer work for Susan Hornby, and you do not contact her.
Beecham, this is now a criminal investigation, and I work for the city of New York. We have people from the Rackets Bureau of the DA's office seizing records and computers at your office right now.
Michelle, it's me. Do they have search warrants or subpoenas? Michelle, calm down. Did you see a search warrant or a subpoena? All right, I'll call you right back. Does Mrs. Hornby know you're doing this?
Absolutely.
You better be prepared for the biggest civil and criminal lawsuits you can imagine.
Where's the money, Beecham?
Am I under arrest?
You need to tell us where the money is and make restitution, or this investigation is going to keep chugging right along.
You sit down, Cesar. There you go. Rest up. You got a long, long day ahead of you.
That right?
Oh, yeah. You're going to be up and down with lineups, writing statements, you know, that kind of thing.
What's that about?
Oh, you think you're here because we pulled your name out of a hat?
Don't know what I'm doing here.
Where were you at 2 this morning?
Can't remember.
Try Baxter Street.
Nah.
Oh, yeah. You were there. You and Tito dropped those 2 innocent guys. Now the only thing in question is who takes the heat.
Tito being in the wind, he can't put the gun in your hand or say it was your idea. That means if you're smart enough to take it, the deal's yours.
Roll on Tito? Yo, what's that get me?
Oh, we'll get a DA to work out time off. Plus a judge seeing that you were just a bystander. That can't work against you.
Oh, this is all real generous. But nah, I don't think so.
Hey, Cesar, this deal won't be around all day. We go, it goes with us.
Yeah, well, I did 4 years in Attica off making a deal like the one you laid out. Talking to folks, I realized it was deals like that that kept the place full.
We'll get it in writing, signed by a judge.
You got a deal too?
You look at me like that again, I'll knock your teeth out.
Yo, and that's a walk in the park against what I get for rolling on Tito. That's like cutting my own throat.
We could protect you.
Yeah, you gonna protect my mother? My grandma? Yeah, how about my 2-year-old niece? Nah, look, you got lineups to run. You're gonna lock me up, let's do it. But I got nothing to say on Tito.
Get up. You're going in a cell downstairs. It's gonna be a long day.
You got anything on Isabel Gomez's ex-husband?
The BCI's getting back to us.
You want to look into his activity 3 days ago. Just got off with the ME. She's been dead that long.
Well, maybe we'll split her off. He'll take the X, and I'll work on this tenant of the DOA.
A neighbor of the DOA said she had a Section 8 apartment she was illegally subletting to 2 tenants. She gave us the name of one of them. He's coming in. But seeing how the ex-husband's on his mail route for another 2 hours, it really doesn't make much sense splintering off.
Whatever works.
Grab the BCI calls. I'm hitting the head.
Wouldn't you rather your pal Clark take care of it?
Hey, just take the call, Greg.
I was taking a statement downstairs. This urgent? I'm due in court.
Yeah, we need somewhere to look for Tito Perez. None of his places panned out.
How would I know where to look for him?
BCI said that he was collared for gun possession last week, but he walked. And DA's office said that you handled the case.
I'll check the file and get back to you.
Well, BCI said that he was collared for having 10 guns in his car. We're curious what he's doing out on the street.
Tito Perez, drug dealer, long rap sheet.
Yeah. Okay.
Why'd he walk?
The judge threw out the search.
Why?
I notified the arresting officer to come to the suppression hearing, but it was his partner who saw a gun sticking out from under the driver's seat and established cause for the search. The judge threw it out and he walked. I screwed up.
Yeah.
What are you looking at him for?
A homicide and a shooting.
Other dealers?
College students. So...
I'll get my case adjourned in court and get right on this. And I'll see if there are any locations where you can find him. I'll call you.
Hey. Valerie.
How long you been a bookkeeper for Beecham?
2 years, sir.
Were you there this morning when the DA's investigators raided the offices?
I was.
Says here your salary went from $30,000 the first year to $60,000 the next. That's quite a jump.
Corey said the investments were going good.
Don't dick me around, Mike.
Okay.
Now, I want to know what Beecham was doing with Mrs. Hornby's money. You cooperate and I'll leave you out of it.
By the time I saw the numbers and asked questions, Corey said I was in so deep that he'd take me down with him if I said anything.
Yeah, he had a gun to your head. What happened?
Can I avoid testifying if it goes to trial?
Sure you can. Go to jail. Witness or defendant, what's it going to be?
Witness, definitely.
All those credit card and ATM charges that Beecham made on Mrs. Hornby's account?
Bogus. Mrs. Hornby never saw any of it.
And his Houston-Brownstone partnership?
Corey got hit huge in the market, and he had owned an apartment on Houston for years, so he basically sold it to her for $1 million over market.
And where's the extra $1 million?
Corey used that to pay off his margin calls.
So that money's gone.
Right.
But Mrs. Hornby owns the apartment.
Actually, the title was never transferred to the partnership. Corey still owns it. He's got a girlfriend living there.
And he never had authorization to do this, to move her money around.
No. He tried to get guardianship of her estate, but she didn't want that.
So she was competent enough to stand up to that.
She's competent, but Corey has her number, and he's got her completely isolated and dependent on him.
All right, let's go to DA's office and give him this.
I also know of a client who built a $50,000 swimming pool and wrote it off as a business expense. Do you want to hear about that?
No.
Okay, sorry.
What's your real name, Sophia?
Sophia Steele is my real name, and has been for the last 10 years now. But I was born Edgar Stack, if that's what you're getting at.
Any other aliases?
No.
You live on Avenue A?
Yes.
You sublet a room from Isabel Gomez?
That's right.
Who else lives there?
A man by the name of Paulo Quinones. He rents the other room.
Paulo, who plays in the merengue band with Isabel.
That's right.
Isabel a good landlord?
Well, other than the fact that I know she's making money off me when she don't pay nothing for that apartment, she's all right.
When was the last time you saw Isabel?
Last month when she came for the rent. Why am I here?
When was the last time you talked to her?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
That's what I said.
What was the nature of your conversation?
Why am I here?
Let me put it this way. Isabel got herself in some trouble and she'll be giving that apartment up. Answer our questions, we'll try to get you that apartment by putting in a good word with the housing authority.
How good a word?
It's yours.
Yesterday, I got a call from Paulo saying Isabel wanted me to give him the rent money.
Did you talk to Isabel?
She was taking a shower, and Paulo holds up the phone, and she's yelling for me to give Paulo the rent money because she can't come over.
You sure it was Isabel?
Well, the shower was going, she was yelling. I'm sure Paulo said it was her.
You give Paulo the money?
No. Nothing against Paulo. Me and him are friends. But I don't give rent money to nobody but the landlord. I had a similar situation once where I had to use pepper spray to get my money back.
So, you and Paulo are friends?
I mean, we're friends.
Where can we find Paulo?
Well, he's got a couple of girlfriends around town. Don't ask me how they put up with him.
Can you give us their names?
I thought this was about Isabel.
You want that apartment?
Hey, keep your hands on the bar. Tito, let's take a walk. I'm relaxing. Come on.
Hola, habla español, baby?
Piss off.
Just a few questions and it's back to your charity work.
That's funny. Un momentico. Oye, Tito, clávatela. Parece que está abierto el negocio.
Yo, what is this, man?
Back off, man. Stupid bitch.
Stop it. Keep your mouth shut or you're coming in too.
And was he getting locked up because she can't take a joke? Guess it wasn't funny. Now calm down. You walk out easy, no one gets a collar. We good? She got a temper. Let's see. Can I ask you for a favor? I'll tell you whatever you want. Just don't leave me alone with Slug. She'll take me apart. Deal. What went down on Baxter this morning?
I couldn't tell you.
Tito, come on, man. I know you from narcotics. I know you run that block. Anyone moves in, you drop them. That would happen?
I don't know nothing about that.
Yesterday afternoon, you happened to get into an argument with the big black guy you made for a dealer?
Who said that?
You been talking out of school?
It was the middle of the day, Tito. You were overheard.
Yeah, you gave him a warning to beat it, but then last night you saw him again. Except now he was with 2 other big guys.
Man, y'all got a whole scenario.
No, just eyewitness accounts, all that say you rolled up on those black guys and opened up.
I think you got the wrong guy.
We got good descriptions.
For a guy looking at dying in jail, you got a real stupid attitude.
I got a pure heart.
Now, you just don't think anyone in your neighborhood would be crazy enough to roll on you.
Well, that's another scenario. You're a creative man. So you could learn something from him. He uses his mind, not his fist.
Hey, you're talking to me, Tito. You got 25 years to life. I'm the only one who can help you bring it down.
I got nothing to say.
It's fine. It's good. Better for everyone if you're locked up forever.
Or not at all. Y'all got nada. Nothing. You ain't got nobody. Nobody.
Don't be so sure, Tito.
May I go, man?
Open the gate. You ain't going nowhere. Let's go.
That was great. That was fun.
Don't let it get to you.
You talked to him? And?
He's a cocky little prick. He thinks he can beat anything.
Wonder where he got that idea. I got somewhere to be.
I guess I deserve that.
Give me a second. Rita. What the hell was that about?
We wouldn't be here if she hadn't blown the case.
Well, we are here, so grinding her face in it isn't going to help.
Thanks. Just give me some room.
What is going on with you today?
The boss is looking for me. Just tell him I took some lost time. Thanks. I got it from here.
You sure this is legit?
Thanks.
Just bring back the key when you're done.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh my god.
What is this? What are you doing here?
Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get out.
You know, you can't lay all the blame on me.
Son of a bitch. All this time accusing me, all the paranoia.
Yeah, well, maybe I didn't catch you in the act, but you like dressing up like a whore a little too much.
I was working.
Yeah, working some guys more like it, some cop.
Never. Never once.
Oh, don't give me
I
that.
am not coming home tonight. You are gone by morning.
Frank, do something. They're taking everything.
Take it easy.
Look at this.
Take it easy. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna take care of everything.
There he is. There's the poor sap who I'm going to sue for his grandchildren's last dime.
Corey.
Don't mess around, do they?
Frank Maine, Mr. Beecham's attorney.
All right.
Did you come down here to help carry out boxes, Detective?
No, Counselor. I came down to carry out your client.
Frank?
What are the charges?
Grand larceny, fraud, embezzlement. It's all spelled out. Turn around.
Frank, what's going on here?
You're going to jail, pal. That's what's going on.
Stay calm. I'll have you out on bail tonight.
Can he do this?
You're under notice. My client is invoking his right to remain silent and his right to counsel. You will not attempt to get a statement from him.
We don't need a statement, Counselor.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's he taking me?
You'll get him to central booking him before a magistrate immediately.
What do we say?
Please.
Let's go.
This is the first day of the end of your career.
You know, the only thing that would make me happier today is if your client resisted right now.
Go with him, Corey. And don't say anything.
Come on.
See, Leanne?
We're looking for Paulo.
Yeah? Well, I am too. That short little asshole. Look what he did to me.
Why'd he give you the eye?
He wanted money. What else? And I wouldn't give it to him. So then he wants the piggy bank he left. So I go and I get it and I'm passing it to him through the crack in the door and pow!
So help us find him.
I don't want to get involved.
Why not?
Because I love him.
He punched you in the face.
Well, he swore he'd never do it again.
How many times has he said that?
It's better than being alone.
Okay. We'll forget about him hitting you, but we still need to talk to him.
About what?
Some limo driver punched out a taxi driver last night and gave his name as Paulo to the cops at the scene.
Well, Paolo was with me last night.
Exactly. And we need to clear it up.
But the longer we go without finding Paulo, the more it looks like he was the guy.
I don't know where he is. His lawyer would know, though. Albert Geller.
Keeps a lawyer on retainer?
No, they're suing the city because Paolo fell off the stage at a September 11th benefit his band was playing at.
All right, we'll start there.
If you see him, tell him I'm sorry and that I'll take him back.
You got it.
Can I help you?
Is Mr. Geller in?
No, he's out of the office at the moment.
Okay. Your name?
Debbie? Who are you guys?
Debbie, we are looking for Paolo Quinones, a client of your boss's.
Oh my God. Are you. Is this about the settlement?
We sure hope so.
Were you supposed to be in their 2 o'clock meeting? I don't have you down.
Mr. Quinones and his boss are meeting at 2, right?
Please don't tell me you're supposed to be in that meeting. I'm fired if I didn't write that down.
Well, our assistant said she made an appointment for today. Did Hillary screw up again?
Unbelievable.
Well, I tell you what, we'll go check with our office because I got a feeling this might be our screw up.
Do you want me to call Mr. Geller? I'm sure he'd be happy to get back here.
And don't tell him we showed up, because if this goes down as an official visit, this whole settlement will get pushed back a month while we fill out all the rescheduling paperwork. You ever worked in government?
No.
Oh, trust me.
Debbie, we'll call you as soon as we get back to our office, and we'll make sure an official meeting has been set.
Is it good news? The settlement?
Well, your boss is going to be very surprised, put it that way. But for everything to go right, let's forget this happened, and
I'll wait for your call.
there you go. All right, Greg, if I need to apologize for not telling you sooner, I apologize, okay? Are we done with this now?
Wow, that was sincere.
Look, I don't have enough to deal with. My girlfriend's pregnant. I don't know if I'm going to be a dad or driving her to a clinic, and now I got to deal with your petty nonsense because I didn't tell you right away?
Well, I guess we're just different people, Baldwin. Me? If I were going through a personal crisis, I'd come to you right away.
Yeah, we are different. Because maybe I don't like dumping my problems on the people I work with.
Well, you dumped them on Clark.
Greg, I feel like I'm on the verge of getting really frustrated here. So let's just drop it.
Looks like we had different impressions of our friendship, because I consider you a real friend. A friend I thought I'd have, even if we stopped being partners.
Yeah, which may come sooner than you think if you don't drop it. Now, here he is.
Hey, whoa, what's going on?
You coming in, Paulo?
For what?
Talk about it when we get there.
Hey, man, what are these for?
For your own protection.
Hey! Where are you going?
What?
What the hell's going on? You cops?
Sorry, can't hear you.
Can I get you anything, Miss Haywood? A cup of coffee?
Thanks, John.
Vivian Patterson, Lily Patterson, ADA Valerie Haywood.
Thanks for coming in.
I didn't have a choice.
Then I'm sorry to have had you brought in, but we didn't have a choice either.
She didn't see anything.
We know that's not true, Mrs. Patterson. And if you hear me out, I think I can put some of your fears to rest about getting involved.
Here, have a seat.
First thing is, once Lily makes an identification, which will be completely anonymous, the detectives will re-interview the suspect and chances are he'll confess.
Yeah, once a suspect knows he's ID'd, they generally try to make some kind of deal.
Which I'm already working on with my superior.
Say she makes the ID and he doesn't confess.
At that point, he'll already be in custody.
And what about all the little rats working for him? They'll be in custody too? No. And she'll be in danger. I will be in danger. Our whole family could be killed.
If it really went as far as a trial, we'd make sure you had protection. We'd provide relocation.
Leave town?
You could pick a state, pick a city. You'll get a new house, a good job.
Well, I have lived my whole life in that neighborhood. So has she.
There's very little chance it'll get that far.
She's 15 years old. My answer is no.
Mrs. Patterson, Tito's got eyes all over that block. If he doesn't know that your daughter was a witness, one of his boys does, and they will come calling. She's already in danger.
If she makes the ID, we'll do our job, and it'll most likely be enough. I give you my word. I will be with you every step of the way. You'll have my work phone, my home phone. I'll be available to you 24 hours a day.
But you can't guarantee she'll be safe.
I will do everything I can to make sure she's safe.
That a 15-year-old girl has to go through this. This is shameful.
Four.
Where do you recognize 4 from?
He shot Ren Hollis and Ren's friend.
Kick all but 4. There it is, Tito. You got picked out. Okay. Want to help yourself? Now's the time.
Help myself to what? You got food coming?
You think we're kidding? You're going to jail. Only question now is for how long?
That's a long way to go before jail.
What does that mean?
Well, you got a witness now. It don't mean you will down the line.
You making threats?
All I'm saying is that, people forget stuff. Now that you mention it, if I'm a caller, you best give me my call. Because see, once my boys here, I got picked out. I don't want them getting upset, doing something stupid.
You keep talking like that, something stupid's gonna happen in here. Give me my call. You don't get a phone call until you get to jail. That doesn't happen until we get a statement. It's gonna be a long night. What went down right now?
You ain't dealing with no virgin. I've been through it. You ain't getting nothing.
You got reach on the street, I got more in the joint. Anything happens to my witness, the same comes to you.
Well, Paula, we're starting to form a picture as to what happened to your good friend Isabel.
If you say so, Patron.
We got neighbors who saw you leave Isabel's apartment 3 days ago, which is right around the time she got stabbed. We got you acting all hyped up since then, running around trying to get enough money to leave this city.
We also got bloody fingerprints in the kitchen, and we're gonna ink you right now and go match them up.
So that picture we're getting is you killing Isabel. So let's talk about it.
I was there when she died, but I didn't do it.
Well, who did?
Herself.
Explain that.
Me and her, we're in a band. She like me, I don't like her. Talking about when it comes to sex.
Right.
I'm in her apartment having a beer, and Izzy come out the room in this little red outfit and some lotion. And she asks me, will I give her a massage? And I say, no. Only time my hands touch her naked body would be if I'm falling out the window and ain't nothing else to hold on to. But I didn't say that to her.
Of course not.
So now, she asks me again, will I give her a massage? I say no. She break down, tears. She say, if I can't have you, I don't want to live. I say, baby, don't take it so hard, okay? But she grab a knife, boom, 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 start cutting herself. I can't believe it, man.
How'd she get the stab wounds in her back?
A what?
Her back. Places she couldn't reach unless she was a circus freak.
To tell you the truth, I had my eyes covered because I didn't want that to be the last thing that I remembered about her, stabbing herself to death.
Paulo, she had wounds on her back that she couldn't have put there. Somebody else did.
She came on to you. Maybe she got pissed and in your face when you turned her down and you lost your temper and you stabbed her.
No, man, she stabbed herself.
All right, we're going to write this up and we're going to let the jury decide.
That's what happened.
Well, then you got nothing to worry about, do you? Go ahead.
No, all yours.
I don't want to write. I need to think a while.
You're going to write down what you just said to us, so we'll be telling people, yeah, Paulo just started hitting himself in the face. We couldn't believe it. Write your story.
I'm not looking to beat you up, but You gotta realize we all have personal things going on. If you want to talk or you need help, I'm here, but don't go snapping like today and expect us to stay partners.
I just caught Dawn at a motel with another woman.
Oh my God.
That guy from this morning, that was her husband. He gave me the time and place.
Rita. Are you okay?
I'm fine. He's moving out tonight.
If you need some place to stay, I got plenty of room.
I'll work it out. I'm sorry about today. I'll make it up.
Rita, today you get a pass. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
What's up?
Tito wouldn't go.
The girl's got to stand up. Just got off of the DA's complaint room. Susan Hornby's refusing to prosecute.
I just got back from dropping Beecham off at Central Booking.
She won't sign the complaint. They're kicking him.
Who got in her ear? Beecham or his lawyer?
Andy, I have no idea. Avoid the arrest.
Somebody got there. I gotta get over there.
Kitchen squad. No, she's not.
Detective Clark. Henry Mayfield. You gave me your card on Baxter Street this morning.
Hey, you took off pretty quick.
I wasn't looking to get involved.
Come on in.
Is it true you got somebody who testified against Tito Perez?
Why are you asking?
I saw you bringing in that girl. Is she the one that's going to do it?
Why are you here?
Well, if she's going to testify, then I'd do the same. It's not right her doing it alone.
You saw the shooting.
Is it her you got?
Henry, we got somebody. What do you got?
I saw what happened. A lot of people saw it. A bunch of them. If they hear that I come in, they'll come in too. So how do we do this?
We'll need a statement from you, and then we'll want the names of the others who'll come in. Come on.
See.
She all right?
Corey's back there with her.
You need to leave here immediately. I'm not joking. Susan, tell him he needs to leave.
Come here.
Get your hands off me!
Come here.
I am gonna own you. Do you understand me?
Shut up! You say a word, and I will gag you with your own underwear. He moves a muscle. Come and get me. Who contacted you about withdrawing your complaint?
Corey's attorney. I don't know what to do.
Corey's bilked you for almost $2 million. $2 million. Half of what you own. And that money's gone. Do you understand that? Now, the first thing you need to do if you don't want to end up broke is get Corey out of your life.
He takes care of everything. How am I going to live?
I'll get you in touch with somebody legit. Somebody who can help you with your money, not take it.
Okay.
Are you willing to follow through with your complaint against Corey?
If you say so.
No. Don't just do what I say. That's what got you into this jam, letting people make decisions for you.
I don't want to lose all my money. I don't want to be out on the street.
Okay. Well, I'm advising you that, based on documents and evidence that you can read and see for yourself, Corey is driving you in that direction. And we have enough that we can arrest him. But we need you to file a complaint and stick to it. Are you giving me that?
Yes.
All right, you sit tight.
Please, keep him away from me.
You'll never see him again.
I almost lost my job today. I probably should have lost my job.
And what happened today is part of our job. I mean, it's gonna happen.
That guy who I should have convicted and put in jail, he killed somebody last night. I mean, I haven't been able to concentrate the last few weeks. It took me 10 minutes to figure out which case they were talking about this morning.
You need to make a decision.
I know. Because work's been the one place I've always felt focused and confident and good at. And now here I am, I'm completely screwing up. I'm hurting people.
Wait, what are you feeling? I mean, just quit trying to break it down like it's a case. Do you want to have a baby?
Just when I think I do, and I could handle it. I'm hit with the things we deal with every day, the people, and I think, do I want to bring someone into this world?
See, that's all the more reason for having a baby. I mean, we could raise a child and grow up to be a good person. Someone to help balance out all the killers and rapists and thieves.
I just don't know if I can pull it off.
We could raise a child together, Valerie. Let go. Accept it. This is a gift. And just believe that we can do it.
You want to?
I do. I really do.
With me?
Not only with you. Unless Greg is available.
Okay.
That's $3.
I don't have any money on me.
You see how this works? Now, I'm taking money out of my pocket that I know is mine. I count it, I hand it over, and I get my change back. Simple.
Hardy, hard.
Watch it.
Oh, sorry. I forgot how many people there are here. The bustle.
A lot of folks. Thank you.
It is amazing what they call antiques nowadays. I remember buying these new.
Mm-hmm. You can do this. You know you can.
Definitely. We should do this more often.
Mrs. Hornby, you don't need me anymore. You don't need to pay for company. You need to get out.
Where? How?
You got friends?
Oh, I haven't seen them in...
Well, give them a call. Take them out for dinner. You got money. It's not going anywhere now.
I don't know if I can.
What are you afraid of? You just get used to keeping yourself locked up?
I don't know.
Susan, get your ass back out into the world.
Will you come over and play cards sometime?
I'll meet you for a walk through the park sometime.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I really do love this city.
Yeah, me too.
Me?
Not only with you.
Do you have a problem with this blind date?
I don't like the idea of you building a relationship with my son that maybe gets tossed out the window because some guy who comes along.
I will always have time for Theo.
You know what? Don't put yourself out.
Are we fighting about something?
I had a wrong reaction.
Was that maybe on account of you considering me a good part of your lives?
And not wanting to see it go away.
See someone suspicious come in the building.
What do we got?
Daniel Hancock, beat to death. No false entry, no weapon.
Who's he?
Super. Joe Santiago called it in.
Neighbors complained about a loud noise from the inside, like a hum. I came in with my pass key and I see the kid's TV turned on with no picture. Then I see the kid laying on the floor.
You know him?
Just seen him around. Real quiet.
How old is he?
16 maybe.
You see anybody suspicious hanging around the building?
No one that stood out.
Hey, parents?
Just a mom. She's on her way from work.
She work nearby?
Didn't say.
She know what happened?
Not from me.
Well, let us know when she gets here. Couple of whacks on the head. Looks like he's 12.
Yeah, lives like he's 12.
Why do you care where the mom works?
I hate telling parents that their kids are dead. I want it over with. DOAs that have been dead a month, going through doors rolls off my back. But the worst is telling parents that their kids are dead.
So real, you can feel the punch. When your dad into boxing?
Borough middleweight champ.
You ever get into it?
When I was 14, he started taking me to the gym in Red Hook to spar. Beat the crap out of me.
Fun?
Really?
You ever give it back to him?
I was 17. Floored him with a left hook. He said I'd become a man, win never won again.
You been in contact at all?
No.
Mom's here.
What's happening? What's going on?
Mrs. Hancock, we have some bad news. You might want to sit down. Please.
What do we got?
A bullet came through the bedroom window, probably from the park.
Who's this?
Lisa's and stuff. Doris Booker, DOA's grandmother.
DOA.
Yeah.
The call we got was shots fired.
Sarge didn't want the press down here, so he kept the specifics out.
Well, how old's a DOA?
3-year-old girl.
We should check with crime scene. See if we can get a possible bullet trajectory.
Yeah. Mrs. Booker? I'm Detective Ortiz. This is Detective McDowell. Any idea who might have done this?
No. I woke up this morning. I come in. And I find her. Like that.
You didn't hear a gunshot?
I take medication to help me sleep. If Cece needs me, she gets me.
Where's Cece's parents?
My daughter Lisa's in South Carolina, trying to get her life together. Cece's daddy's somewhere. I don't know.
What kind of trouble has your daughter been in?
Bad checks, shoplifting, drugs. Mostly, I've had to raise Cece.
Is this your apartment?
It's Lisa's.
So no one stands out who maybe had a grudge or a debt with your daughter?
I don't know.
I'll update the boss.
Okay, Mrs. Booker. We'll keep you posted as soon as we know what's going on.
First, I lose my baby to drugs. Now I lose hers to a bullet. I don't understand.
I've never set foot in a police station before. It's a real trip.
Yeah, we say that every morning.
Jordan, your mom tells us you might be able to help us find out who killed Daniel Hancock.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't see it happen or anything.
And why'd she say you could help?
Because she's paranoid. All I told her was I saw him in a fight yesterday.
With who?
Swirly.
Wait, his name's Swirly?
It's James Killick, but we call him Swirly. Because every day for a week, these seniors would shove his head in the toilet and flush it. And the water swirls, right? So?
Any idea what the fight was about?
No.
It was just talk, or were they throwing punches?
Well, Swirly was throwing punches and Daniel just tried to block him.
You know these two well?
I don't know them at all now. I mean, we used to play in the same sandbox, but ancient history.
Well, you ever see them fight like this before?
I usually don't pay attention to anything they do, but it stood out.
Well, where are we gonna find James?
Probably the arcade on St. Mark's. So Daniel's really dead.
Don't be too broken up about it.
I'm just saying, it's a trip.
You can leave.
I'll go tell Andy and John about this Killick.
I'll do it.
Three-year-old girl.
Mom's in South Carolina. Dad's a ghost.
Mom got any beefs?
Not big enough to kill her 3-year-old.
Not big enough to throw a shot into the apartment?
Nobody's jumped out like that.
Well, neighbors said that there was a big engagement party in the park last night. That's the direction that the bullet came from, the park. The little girl was standing up in her crib.
We got the name of the guy whose party it was, Devon Claridge. Affiliated with the 6th Street Crips.
We're gonna check complaints, get more details on the party, then go snatch him up.
All right, and check with Seth the cause from last night, if they heard anything. And Rita, you got a sec? I got a message from Don before I call him back. Is there anything I need to know?
We're separated. I'm filing for divorce.
It's amicable.
So far.
I hope everything works out for the best.
Thanks. Sorry for all the headaches. Is that all you needed?
That's it.
You ever beat guys in here? Like, beat them till they tell you what you want to know?
Sit down, James, and be quiet.
Okay.
Where were you this morning?
I don't know. Places.
Were you with anybody?
Couple of meat sticks. You know, jerky kids.
Can anyone vouch for you?
Vouch for what? Why would I need that?
When's the last time you saw Daniel Hancock?
Is this about him getting killed?
You know anything about it, James?
No.
Well, we hear you had a fight with him last night. What was that about?
I don't know.
What did he do to make you want to fight?
He's just a jerk.
Weren't you his friend?
I guess.
Look, James, if you and Daniel had a fight like friends do sometimes and it got out of hand, you need to tell us about it so we can maybe help you out.
Are you asking, did I kill him?
Did you?
Yeah, I guess.
Tell us what happened.
He pissed me off last night, so I went to bed mad, and then I woke up mad. Then I went back over to his place, and he was still being a jerk, so I got a hammer, and I hit him.
How was he being a jerk?
He wouldn't let me have his games, so I beat him, and I took his games.
Where'd you get the hammer?
In his kitchen. In a drawer. There was knives, and I could have stabbed him, but he was a jerk, so I smashed his head till his brain came out.
You sure about that, James? We need you to be accurate.
I'm sure I hit him good.
What'd you do with the hammer?
I threw it in a trash can. I don't know where.
You got parents at home?
Yeah, my mom's home.
Okay, we're gonna have someone sit with you while you write down what happened, okay, James?
Yeah, okay. Do I write in what a jerk and nerd he was?
Write whatever you want.
What?
Detectives, Mrs. Killick. We need to talk to you.
About what?
About your son, James. Open the door.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Why don't you put something on? We'll talk about it.
Oh, I was cleaning.
Okay, we'll just get something on.
Oh, sure.
What is this, drugs?
Or just loony?
Smells like dog crap in there.
That's one of 10 odors I've identified. Mrs. Killick? Let's go.
I'm ready. Oh, did James get into another fight at school today?
Lady, you need to put some clothes on right now.
I'm sorry. I was cleaning.
Explain swirly.
So, Devon, how'd your engagement party go yesterday in the park?
Aye.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks.
Heard the party went all night.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Also heard it got a little rowdy after the old folks left.
So that's why I'm here? Disturbing the peace?
You know Elisa Booker?
No.
Who fired their gun off last night?
Man, I don't know, not me.
We got neighbors who say they heard shots from the park.
Look, man, we ain't stupid. Somebody bust a cap, half the PD gonna be down there with SWAT teams and all that. And that's the end of our party.
We see that you pled a dealing charge down to possession at 18 months. You're on probation for another 36.
So what about it?
The party last night? We know there were other Crips. One call to your PO, you're back inside for associating with your gang.
Why am I getting messed with, man?
We want who fired their gun at your party.
Look, I'm getting married in a month, okay? Our families, friends, some still caught up in gangs. They threw us a party, that's it. Damn, you can't even let me have that.
Someone got shot last night. It's nothing too serious, but it's looking like it came from a stray bullet. Now, if you help us, we'll make sure this stays an accident.
I didn't fire no gun last night.
Who did?
Nobody.
If this shot comes back to somebody who was at your party, you're going back to Rikers, Devon.
I told you the truth. So now you do your thing.
Get in the cage.
There's no hammer in Killick's apartment. No blood on anything.
Emergency services checked routes from the DOA's apartment to the arcade where Killick was grabbed. Checking garbage cans for the hammer. Nothing.
Greg's at their school checking Killick's locker. What'd Devon have to say?
0. We're gonna let him think about it himself for a while then.
Your sprint check came back on any jobs called in last night in the park. Shots fired 2:12 a.m. over on A.
What's the other side of the park?
Officer on foot patrol got alerted to it by a gypsy cab driver before the guy drove off. Officer got his license plate number. Comes back to Orion Light.
We're on it. Can somebody do me a favor and get this guy in the Pokey Lodge in the cell downstairs?
Yeah.
Lieutenant.
I heard you got a confession on the Daniel Hancock homicide.
Yeah, a kid, 16.
You got a statement?
No murder weapon yet, though.
We may not need it with a statement.
Yeah, there's something going on with this kid.
Somebody's gonna get in the way of us charging him?
He said he beat the kid's brain out. But the DOA only took a couple of shots, then the hammer not being where he said it was.
He covering for somebody?
I don't know.
I'll tell you one thing, whatever it is, it runs in the family. The mother's completely nuts.
So this kid's nuts, as in he's got tiny aliens on his shoulder giving him advice, or just nutty like half of who we call it?
Nuts like the kid of a mother who answers the door for cops, buck naked, covered with baby powder.
We're gonna collar him or not?
I don't want to put this kid in the system if we're not sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Let me know.
I check with the youth officer.
Hey, John.
Yes.
You got time for a trim?
Of course.
What are you reading there?
A travel book on Africa.
Plan on going to Africa?
Yes, I am. And thank you for asking.
So,
What, Baldwin?
well, you were supposed to call me yesterday after the doctor.
Oh, I fell asleep the minute I got home. It was fine.
Everything normal?
Everything was fine.
How many weeks?
7.
She give you all the do's and don'ts?
No smoking, drinking, raw fish, and hair dye.
Also, the baby won't come out blonde.
I think it has something to do with chemicals.
Yeah, I got that.
I'm really busy today, Baldwin. I should get going.
You sure you're all right? You've been real quiet lately.
I'm just busy and always tired.
You tell the doc about it?
She says it's normal. I'm just not used to it.
All right, well, next time you come in, call me from the sergeant's desk and I'll carry you up the stairs.
I think I can handle the stairs.
No, seriously, though, Valerie, anything I can do. Hey, you know, I passed by that City Kid store in Soho yesterday. Some very cool furniture.
Don't go buying anything yet.
I won't. I'm just excited.
I'm glad you're excited. I'm just tired. I gotta go.
I'll call you.
It's not just the flight reservations and hotels and safaris, but going to Tanzania, you have to get shots for hepatitis, yellow fever, and tetanus. And you have to take pills for malaria. We booked our first night in Arusha at the Momella Lodge. Oh, if you're a John Wayne fan, that's where they filmed Tatori.
Who's we? Or do I want to know?
Ray Maxwell and I. You remember his bulldog puppies were stolen?
You guys, going out?
We've been seeing a lot of each other, and it's been going rather well. Knock wood.
Uh-huh. Why Africa?
In '93, Ray went on safari with the Dog Breeders Association, and he's always wanted to go back. This time of year, there are about 1 million brindled gnus and zebras migrating south. Plus the big five: lions, leopards, rhinos, elephants, and buffalo. Downside is it gets crowded with tourists, plus it rains. And getting there in the first place is a concern. I am not a happy flyer at the best of times, and now with all the unrest, it's really got me in a state.
What you do is you get on the plane last and yell, Muhammad. Anybody raises their hand, you head back out and try for the next flight.
That's a terrible thing to say, Detective.
What?
Uniform grabbed up a kid on St. Mark's Place.
And?
The kid was trying to sell video games outside an arcade. Didn't have a good explanation where he got them. Greg's in the area. He's picking them up. Looks good. Some nice layering going on there.
All right, beat it.
And obviously I won't be able to babysit Theo for 3 weeks, but it looks like things are working out with Detective McDowell, right?
Yeah, her and Theo get along pretty good. What do you mean by that?
Nothing.
So, Marcus, Dark Avenger, Swamp Demon, Warlord. Where'd you get these?
I traded some CDs.
Traded who?
Are you even allowed to be talking to me without my aunt here?
Game changed the day you turned 16, Marcus. You know Daniel Hancock?
I guess.
Did you hear what happened to him this morning?
Yeah, they made an announcement at school.
That what you heard about it?
No, I was home in bed. I had a stomachache. What's up with this?
These games belong to Daniel Hancock, Marcus. So do better than a stomachache, or we'll figure you're involved with killing him.
And then your new adult status is gonna land you a very adult murder charge.
Hey, whoa, I didn't do anything to him, okay?
Marcus, I'm gonna say a word, and you respond with the first word that comes into your head. Like if I say cat, you might say dog. Okay? James Killick.
Explain yourself, Marcus, right now.
I was just a lookout. It was all Nick.
Who's Nick?
Nick Bowen. Did James say I hit Daniel?
Don't worry about what James said. Let's hear what you have to say.
Swirly, you know, James comes up to me and Nick last week sucking up. You know, saying we should come by Daniel's because he has all these new video games. So, me and Nick go. And we game a bit, then we split because we're not, like, buds with them or anything. I used to hang out with Swirly.
What next?
We're walking to the subway. Nick tells me he ripped off Daniel's apartment key. He says we'll go back there one day after Daniel's left her school, you know, and snatch the games.
And what he says goes.
Nick said he'd kick my ass if I didn't do with him, okay? So I said I'd just be the lookout. But standing there in the hall, I freaked.
Well, how'd you find out what happened?
We had a meeting spot for after. He said Daniel was home, and he had to hit him. So then we went to Central Park and dumped the hammer.
Where in Central Park?
In some bushes by the duck pond.
Well, where's James Killick fit in?
Nowhere.
Well, how does he know what happened in the apartment?
I told him.
Why?
After what happened got around, Nick gave me the games and told me to sell them. And then Swirly saw me with him at the arcade. He asked what happened, and I told him.
And what made you think he wouldn't go to the police?
I guess we used to be best friends a while ago. I told him the truth, hoping he'd just drop it, but I guess he's a rat.
A rat that stood up for your scrawny ass. He confessed to it, Marcus. Didn't implicate anyone.
Oh.
Up. We're going to the park.
Nice catch, jerk off.
Hey. You Nick Bowen?
Yeah?
Let's take a ride.
Playing ball.
You're done now. Come on.
Whoa. What is this? He your son?
Yeah.
What's going on?
His name came up in a case. We're asking him some questions down at the station house. Let's go.
What kind of case?
A kid at his school got assaulted. We're talking to classmates.
You hit somebody?
No.
You know who did?
No.
That don't quite clear it up.
Well, it does for me. The kid don't fight and wouldn't be around it. It's not in him. But we just want to talk to him. Once he's cleared, we'll bring him right back.
He's 16?
Almost.
If we get your permission to talk to him, it'll get him home faster.
Like, in an hour, or I'm coming down there. Because you're not going to pin something on him he didn't do. I've been locked up. I know the deal.
You got it, boss.
So, you got assaulted.
Murdered, actually.
Shit. You hear about Daniel Hancock?
Got around.
Where were you this morning?
School.
Well, somehow no one saw you there, and you weren't marked present.
I skipped. I walked around. I just didn't want to get him back to my dad.
You walked by Daniel Hancock's building?
Nope.
Did you happen to stroll by Central Park? Maybe near the bushes by the duck pond?
I was more around Soho.
Hey, you must have an evil twin because a witness saw you at Daniel Hancock's building this morning, and someone else saw you near the duck pond dumping a hammer.
The fingerprints on it are being analyzed right now.
Maybe this witness is saying I was at those places to cover his own ass because it was him who hurt Daniel Hancock.
That won't explain your fingerprints on the hammer.
I don't know anything about any hammer.
Marcus says different.
I knew it. I knew it.
You went in to take the games. Daniel surprised you, you got scared, and you hit him with the hammer.
The medical examiner says that you only gave him 2 shots. 3 at the most. That says that you weren't trying to kill him, you just wanted to get out of there.
If that's the case, you tell us now, and this goes down as a different deal.
I didn't do it.
Hey, Nick, we got the hammer, and we got Marcus.
Marcus is a pussy who's putting something on me that he probably did himself.
Your dad did time in jail?
6 years.
Yeah. They talk it up? Because acting like this says that you want to try it for yourself.
I got nothing to say.
Your entire day, minute for minute, and you start with when you woke up.
Have a seat, Mr. Light. Last night you told an officer on Avenue A by Thompson Square Park that you saw a guy shooting at another guy and then you took off. We're looking for a better description of what happened.
Who fired the gun? Black guy, white guy?
Black guy, I think.
You think?
You take off from the scene, you're hazy with your description. You have something to do with that shooting?
No, that's ridiculous.
Then tell us what you saw and quit trying to convince us you were involved.
I'm not going to tell you anything. The only reason I told the officer last night is because I thought he was going to give me a summons for speeding.
Well, we're gonna pull your hack license if you don't tell us.
I bet you would, wouldn't you?
Mr. Lipe, why turn this into a major problem for yourself? Just tell us what you saw on the street.
I will not cooperate with or assist the New York City Police Department.
I'm guessing here. But did the NYPD do something to anger you at some point, Mr. Light?
Driving while impaired. That's what I was charged with on April 4th, 1991, when it was prescription cold medicine I had taken. But Officer Pat Murphy, being a rookie and not wanting to admit he made a mistake, lied to make the facts fit. And so I get my hack license pulled and my driver's license, and I end up losing my livelihood. And it took 18 months to get them both back, costing me $8,400 in various legal fees and fines, which I had to borrow from my mother. And even though the judge ruled it was police department error, I never got so much as an apology from Officer Murphy, his supervisors, or the department.
Mr. Lipe, look at me. I'm sorry this happened to you. Rita?
I am absolutely sorry you went through this.
And on behalf of the entire New York City Police Department, we're sorry.
You're just saying that?
Look at me. We're sorry.
Thank you.
Now, what did you see last night?
I was driving, and I saw 2 black men viciously yelling at each other over a parking space. So I stopped to watch, because I admit I like to watch people fight and yell at each other. Until one guy pulled out a gun, and that's when I sped off, and I heard the shot behind me.
Can you describe them?
They looked to be in their 30s. The one who pulled the gun was standing next to a work van for Quick Router. Looked like it was his van. That's all I saw.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Light.
Okay, right. You got what you needed from me. Sure.
I was gonna set you guys up, but I guess it's still too soon, huh?
Tell us about Daniel. What kind of kid was he?
I don't know. Nerd?
Is he hanging your crowd?
Not.
What was your crowd? The tough guys, the dope fiends?
The tough guy dope fiends.
Yeah.
Can I leave soon?
Shut up.
His dad's here. We tried to hold him off, but he's making a fuss.
Any word from the lab on the hammer?
I just talked to him. Nothing but smudges like they wiped it down.
You mind watching the door a minute?
You bet.
Time's up. Where's my kid?
Why don't you come in?
Why don't you just get my kid so I can leave?
He can't leave. He's looking at a caller.
What the hell are you talking about?
Take a seat.
Where is my kid?
Nick was involved in a burglary on one of his schoolmates today, so sit down and maybe you can help him.
A burglary? He couldn't do a burglary.
His accomplice gave a statement.
And we got blood prints on a hammer that he used to beat the classmate.
He couldn't do that. He's soft.
Well, he did the robbery, and unfortunately, the kid that he beat died.
He couldn't do that.
Yeah, keep saying that. Keep whining and watch him do a full bit. Or help us get his statement and we'll try and work out a deal.
You know the routine, Mr. Bowen. You've been there. But it's now or never.
What's he said to you?
Nothing. He won't talk.
Because he couldn't have done it.
See you in court.
What's he get for a statement? Tried as juvenile?
We could push for it.
Where is he?
Hey, Pop. We out of here?
Your dad wants to talk to you.
Did you do what they're talking about?
I didn't do anything, Pa.
Look me in the eye when I'm talking to you. Now, if you made a mistake here, you need to stand up to it right now and be a man. If you do that, they can help you get time off a sentence. Son, I might have failed you everywhere else in your life, but I can help you now. But you got to tell the truth.
I didn't do it.
What got taken in the robbery?
6 video games.
Video games.
Pop, I didn't do it.
Then why are you looking at the ground?
Oh, all right.
Yeah, stop!
Throw your life away over video games?
Was it trying to hurt him? Wasn't supposed to be there.
What did I teach you that made you think it was all right to hurt people for the hell of it?
Just trying to stand up for myself.
What's that mean?
He wouldn't let me leave.
Daniel?
He said he was going to tell on me, and he kept pushing me.
Why'd you use a hammer?
Because he wouldn't back off. So I took it out of my backpack and I hit him. And then he kept coming, so I hit him again. And then he fell on the ground, and I kicked him till he stopped messing with me.
In the apartment, it was you alone?
I'm sorry, Pop. I'm sorry.
Sit down, James. We got to talk to you about your statement.
Okay.
You didn't kill Daniel, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Marcus and Nick confessed. You didn't come up.
So either they're your good pals and they're protecting you, or you made it up going on what Marcus told you.
Daniel was your good friend, wasn't he?
I guess.
Yeah, so instead of actually hurting Daniel yourself, you feel more responsible for it happening, is that right?
I invited up Marcus and Nick. He didn't want to have anything to do with him. I was the jerk, not Daniel. Daniel was nice.
Is that what the fight was about last night?
Trying to make friends with Marcus and Nick?
He said they were jerks, and they are jerks. We just got no friends. It's my fault. I deserve to go to jail.
We need to have someone come pick you up, James.
My mom is home.
Are you all right going home with your mom? She acted really odd when we saw her earlier.
She's weird. She's okay.
All right. Well, we'll give her a call. You just sit tight.
Why'd Nick kill Daniel?
He got scared.
You live on 7th by Thompson Square Park, Mr. Carr.
Yeah?
You work for Crick Rooter?
Yeah.
Did you have a confrontation late last night with someone on the street by your work van?
Yeah, I did.
You fired your gun off?
Look, that guy boxed my ass in, so there was no way I can get out in the morning. He's telling me to kiss his ass.
Did you fire your gun?
Yeah, I did, but I got a target permit for it.
Where's your gun now?
It's in my apartment, but it was still in my van last night because I was at the range yesterday.
Is it a 22?
Yeah, it's a target pistol. Come on, this guy was acting like he was on something. And he was in my face.
We found a 22 shell casing near where you argued last night.
Yeah, that's probably it. I fired the shot over the guy's head just to have him back up. I mean, come on, if I wanted the bullet in him, I would have got it there.
The problem is there was a 3-year-old girl who lives across the park, and she was shot by a stray bullet that came through her window.
You guys are kidding, right?
The medical examiner took a 22 caliber slug out of her body. That slug matches the shell we found. Now we gotta match them both against your gun.
Is the girl all right?
She didn't make it.
You guys looking at me for murder?
More likely, the DA will file a second-degree manslaughter charge.
Well, what am I looking at?
You need to get yourself a good lawyer, Mr. Carr.
Jail? Am I going to jail?
Well, that's up to the DA and the judge. You need to get yourself a good lawyer.
Good night. Night, Greg.
All right, you guys.
Hey, what the hell's going on with you and Metaboy?
Nothing. Just both got a lot going on.
Yeah, okay.
You going tonight?
No, I can't make it.
All right.
I see. We're in a basketball league.
And Metaboy's third wheel, so he's feeling all hurt like a woman.
I just work here.
Is Bosco?
Yeah.
I'll take this guy to Central Booking.
Thanks. Hey.
Yeah, hey. So listen, what are you doing tonight?
Why, you want me to sit with you?
No, actually, Theo and me are gonna check out that Monsters, Inc., before it's gone from the theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been clamoring. And I was wondering if you're not doing anything, Theo would love to see you.
Sounds great.
Yeah, we could grab a hot dog or something, make an evening of it.
Devon Claridge still downstairs?
Yeah, we gotta kick this guy we grabbed up earlier.
Yep. Oh, here's Lady Godiva now.
How's it going, Mrs. Killick?
I'm here to pick up my son, James.
Yeah, he's in the coffee room. Come on.
Is he okay?
Yeah.
Hey, I was supposed to be out here an hour ago.
Free to go.
Oh, so I'm free to go, huh? Free to go back to my job, if I still got it. Free to go back to my fiance and tell her why I got hauled up in here.
If you need a phone call to your boss, we'll make it.
I want an apology.
We're not gonna apologize for doing our job.
What do y'all have written on your car doors? CPR, right?
Take off, Devon.
Courtesy, professionalism, respect. Ain't that a joke?
Killick's still in there with his mom?
Yeah.
Doing what?
You see that?
I'm taking her for a walk. Find out what she's doing to him. Mrs. Killick, I'm gonna need you to sign some papers before we can let James go home. Why don't you come with me?
Yeah, that's fine.
Come on. Come on.
It's fine.
Let's go.
Hey, James, what your mom was just doing, does that happen a lot?
I don't know.
Every day?
I guess.
She ever touch you, like, where she shouldn't?
What's up? What's going on?
James, I think that your mom is ill. And I think that she needs medical help, but you gotta tell me what she's doing to you to make that happen.
You'll help her? Like, get her to a doctor?
Yeah, we'll get her to a doctor. Does she touch you?
I guess.
You sleep in the same bed?
She makes me get in her bed.
What's she do to you?
She gets on top of me.
You have sex?
It's okay though, because she's just sick. She needs a doctor.
All right. James, do you have any other family nearby, anybody that you can stay with for a little while?
No. Why would I need that?
Why don't you have a seat?
She's okay, I promise. She's just a little sick, and she's fine when she's not sick.
It's okay. Stay here.
How long I gotta be at this place?
A few days. Till things settle out with your mom.
If I just told her to stop, she'd stop. I don't need to be here.
It's just for a little while.
Am I gonna miss a lot of school? Because I shouldn't miss school.
You can go to school. I'll stop by your apartment and I'll pick you up some clothes.
I shouldn't be here. I should go home. Please, can I go home?
Sorry, James.
Who's Clark?
Me.
And you're James?
Yeah.
Come on, we'll get you something to eat.
I'm not hungry.
Well, we'll get you some food to stare at. Anything else?
No.
See you soon, James. What did we just do? Did we just throw this kid in the fire?
We'll let him go home. In 6 months, he'll kill his mom or himself.
They're gonna eat him alive in there.
It's either this or you take him home.
They can fly through the sky.
Yeah.
That's higher there. 1, 2, 3.
That was good.
Who is your favorite monster in the movie, Connie?
I kind of like the little one-eyed guy. He was funny.
I like the big fuzzy blue guy. He reminds me of you, Daddy,
How come?
because he's strong.
Well, good night, you guys. I had a great time.
Thanks for the candy.
Oh. Good night, sweetheart.
Can I check the mail?
There you go. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for inviting me.
Well, good night.
Good night, Andy.
Hey, Bob. Hey.
Not too tough to find, I guess.
Yeah, you should consider branching out. They got other restaurants in the city.
I suppose so. What do you need? Everything all right?
Yeah. I just wanted to tell you, thanks for being there for me, growing up. Keeping me out of trouble, caring about me. And if I haven't said it before, I just wanted to say thank you. And tell you that I do appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you saying so.
Anyways.
You hungry?
Yeah, I could eat.
Hey,
Who's the DOA?
Dr. Albert Liu. It's his office. No forced entry, back rooms ransacked.
Who called it in?
Security guard Jim Dobbs found the door open.
You talked to him?
No, I just got here. Jones, Metaboy, and Ortiz are doing a canvass.
Dobbs.
I had a lot of fun last night. Thanks again.
You bet. Come on. I gotta talk to him.
Yeah.
Come here. How's it going? When'd you find him?
I found a door open around 3, just after clocking in at the checkpoint around the corner. I could tell you exactly.
The doc generally here this late?
I'm only working here 3 weeks.
You see anybody last night that didn't belong?
Around 1:30, doing my rounds, I saw this tall white guy sort of hanging out by the alley next door. Sort of half in, half out.
Did you talk to him?
No, but he was gone when I came around again at 2.
You don't talk to suspicious people hanging around alleyways.
I just thought he was a junkie.
Did you hear shots?
No, but whoever did this could have used a silencer.
Your little security office got a TV?
Yeah,
Got a little space heater, too? Keeps the place cozy?
I might have rested my eyes for a minute.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
What, did he kick your dog?
You got something?
Yeah, in the doc's pocket. Vicodin prescription for Angela Stokes.
All right, get Metaboy and Jones to run it. I'm gonna go give him a hand on canvas.
Yeah.
Hey, are you okay?
Fine.
Did I do something last night that made you angry?
No, it was a fun time.
But leaving, I mean, the little kiss, did it make you feel uncomfortable?
No, it was fine. We should look for a way to get to the DOA's family.
All of those are this year's cases, and in the whole of the last 5 years, 2001, 2000.
99, etc. Got it.
And I recommend waiting until there's a pile rather than running off the minute something comes in.
John, I know how to file. Monkeys can file.
The computer is for...
Personal work I'm doing. I cleared it with the borough.
Are you a writer?
Yeah, I am. I write movies. But, don't ask if I've sold anything or if you've seen any of them, because the answer to both is no. For now.
Oh, I see. Detectives, this is David Moore.
Dave.
He'll be filling in while I'm on safari. Andy Sipowicz, Johnny Clark, Connie McDowell.
How's it going?
How do you say your name again?
Andy Sipowicz. I'll write down a phonetic spelling.
You get anything on the canvas?
No other tenants were in there late. No one on the street was talking.
BCI have anything on Angela Stokes?
A ton of props callers. Vice has a location to look for. They're headed out now.
Yeah, we got narcotics sweeping the area around the DOA's building. There's a methadone clinic a block down where junkies hang nearby. Maybe one of them saw something.
Lieutenant, line 1.
We pawed through the DOA's records and found a second office in Chelsea. He worked with a partner, Raymond Chambers. He's coming in.
Andy, you got a DOA in an alley off Avenue D. You two okay lending a hand on both cases?
Whatever you need. Want us to come along?
We got this. Let's go.
Smoky smoke?
No, thank you. And no, do that outside.
All right.
On your break.
Back in 5. Relax.
The DOA's a Tariq Al-Rahim. Homeless guy called it in from the corner bodega.
Who's this?
The DOA's girlfriend, Natalie Innes.
How'd she get hit?
Off the DOA's ID. I called to make the notification.
How long you been on the job?
About a year.
You see, the way it works is we notify on homicides. That way we control situations. We get to see their reactions when the news gets broke.
My bad.
My bad, jerk.
Natalie, Detectives Clark and Sipowicz. Very sorry for what happened. Is this your boyfriend?
Yes.
Any idea who'd want to do this to him?
No, I can't believe it.
When'd you see him last?
This morning.
Where was he off to?
Ma'am, you can't do this. Come on. Come on. I know it's hard, but this is a crime scene.
Oh, baby.
All right, if you want us to catch whoever did this, you got to leave the scene alone.
All right, you can hold his hand all you want after crime scene's done.
Come on, take her.
Come on in, Dr. Chambers. Have a seat.
Before we say anything, I need you to know how devastating this is. And not just to me and Dr. Liu's family, but to his whole community of patients.
Of course.
Were you and Dr. Liu partnered long?
7 years. He picked me up out of Colombia.
And does he have any enemies you know of?
None.
Was he faithful to his wife?
Religiously devoted.
How was business?
For the last 5 years, we've been billing 80 to 100,000 a month, so thriving. But that's not what motivated Dr. Liu. He was community-oriented, hence the charity clinic.
And that's where we found him, the charity clinic?
He worked there 1 day a week, all free, all on his own time. He gave every ounce of himself for nothing. And I'm telling you, that's what got him killed.
How so?
He treated scum down there. Whores, junkies, crackheads. They would steal from him. They'd get abusive.
Or anyone specific?
I wouldn't know.
Did the doctor ever mention an Angela Stokes? We found her name on a prescription sheet in his pocket.
I've never heard of her, and it's probably not her real name anyway.
So when you say you think it was one of his patients at the free clinic, that's less actual knowledge of a threat and more speculation.
Which I base on having rotated through plenty of county ERs, where I treated enough shooters' abscesses and ODs and crack babies to know that those people, race non-specific, place absolutely no value on human life, their own or others.
I take it you didn't put in a lot of time at Dr. Liu's free clinic.
I admired him for his efforts, but no, I did my time dealing with those people. Anything else?
We're done.
I promised Albert's wife I'd serve as liaison, so when there's developments, I need to be contacted immediately.
Prick.
Oh, hey, John wanted me to tell you that Vice found Angela Stokes. They're bringing her in. Can I get some mud?
Help yourself. So I overheard you're a screenwriter.
Yep.
Anything I might have seen?
No, not yet.
So what do you like to write about? What's your genre?
Yeah, I don't pigeonhole myself, but I like sci-fi, thrillers. I was working on this fish-out-of-water romantic comedy, but stalled on me. So now I'm heading into more reality-based subject matter.
Like police work?
It crossed my mind.
I got about 1 million stories, and I've always said that in the right hands, they'd make a great feature film.
Yeah, a lot of people think their lives would make a good movie. 99% of them are wrong.
Hey, Mr. 1% here, pal.
Yeah.
But since you are looking into reality-based subject matter, maybe I could tell you some of my stories, pitch them to you, see what you think.
I'll get back to you on that.
Shocking as it may seem, I have led an interesting life.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, thanks. Tariq Al-Rahim owed 2 years parole on a robbery homicide from 20 years ago. Back then, he was Marvin Winters.
Marvin Winters? A market on Bowery, right? He beat the owner with a pipe?
Yeah.
It was one of the worst beatings I've ever seen. I was still in uniform.
And that was just a robbery, no grudge?
Him and a partner went in all doped up. Winters just lost it.
Guess it came back to him.
Good riddance.
His PO is Lance Edmonds. He says if you want to talk to him, he'll keep himself available all day.
Vice is on their way up with Angela Stokes. Rita, Connie, you two talk to her while me and Gregory canvass.
You got it.
You know this is a lot of attention for a little bit of dope.
And hooking.
I gotta eat.
Take a seat. Where were you early this morning, Angela?
Working.
On who?
What's up?
Account for your time last night, Angela.
I was with a lot of Johns I didn't know and didn't ask for ID. Why?
You know Dr. Albert Liu?
He's my doctor.
For what?
Isn't that between him and me? Isn't there a law about that?
It takes a backseat to solving a homicide.
What homicide? You saying Dr. Liu? Dr. Liu's dead?
What'd you see him for?
For, you know, things, health. You serious? He's dead?
When's the last time you saw him?
A while ago.
You talked to him recently?
No.
Then how come we found him with a prescription in his pocket, made out to you, dated today? Something you want to get off your chest?
I called him about some back pain. He wrote me a script.
Why lie about it?
Because he was supposed to give me an examination, but he didn't. He gave it to me anyway, and I didn't want you to think he was doing anything wrong.
Being so protective, you must have been close.
He was a good guy.
Anyone you can think of who might have thought different?
No. All he did was help people. Never asked for money, never asked any questions.
Like, do you actually have back pain, or do you just have a habit?
Excuse me, but 15 years of getting twisted around in cars and doing guys up against walls takes a toll.
I bet.
Not to mention getting beat about 60 times. Did me a favor, because he was a good guy.
Come on, Angela, you're going in for the possession. We'll talk to the DA, see if we can get you some play. In the meantime, you're going downstairs to his cell.
Great. Perfect day.
Tariq was far and away the most ideal parolee I've dealt with.
That's okay. You can call him Marvin in front of us.
This isn't a guy who took the Muslim name because it was cool. He was behind the program.
Like what? You stopped eating pork?
Like in the year and a half he's been out, he started up a community activist organization called Life Seeds.
Life Seeds.
Which is funded by donations he went out and got from major corporations.
Oh, so he was a shakedown artist.
No, he wasn't. Every dime of that money went to community services.
You saw the books?
Collins Community Center over on Pike Slip, that was renovated with money Tariq raised.
Pablo Escobar built soccer fields when he wasn't moving tons of coke and whacking judges.
Who were his associates since he got out?
Lots of people. He was out in the community raising money, speaking in schools.
Well, who was close to him besides his girlfriend, Natalie?
He had a buddy, Eric Green.
Eric Green, who was in on robbing and beating that old man to death 20 years ago.
Yeah, Eric did 15 years. They hooked back up after Tariq got out, but they're both clean. Eric works for Tariq at Life Seeds. Tariq watches out for him. Watched out for him.
Tariq have any problems in the can?
First 2 years until he converted. Nothing the last 16 years. Model prisoner, made the board his first time.
Now let's go talk to his scumbag accomplice, Eric Green.
Hey, we know what Tariq did. He knew what he did. And I'm telling you, this guy was out there trying to make a difference with the second chance he got.
Another sociology major here.
Have a seat, Eric. Some bad news about your friend Tariq.
Yeah, I heard. His girlfriend Natalie told me.
You know anything about it?
I don't know who did him, man.
He screw anybody over?
Nah, Tariq kept his nose clean since he got out.
He keep women on the side, you know, one of them get pissed off, maybe?
Nah, him and Natalie was solid. Look, I'm telling you, Tariq was straight up Muslim.
He was your best friend, right? And there's nothing that you can do to help us find who killed him?
You gonna find this out anyway, but last week, he had to fire this kid who was working over his community deal, Life Seeds.
For what?
Taking money. Cash donation came in, kid pocketed it. Tariq fired him on the spot.
What's this kid's name?
Sean Tomlinson. Look, I'm not saying he did anything, but that happened.
You worked at Life Seeds, right?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Helping out.
You help yourself to any of that money coming in? Like you did at Finnerty's Market 20 years ago? Just reach in and grab what you can. And if somebody gets in their way, they get dealt with.
I didn't kill Tariq.
There's a lot of money around that place. Beats working. Or did you get all rehabilitated too, like Marvin?
You know, if Tariq was here right now, he would say, Assalamu alaikum. God's peace be upon you, my brother. I didn't kill Tariq. I wish I knew who did. Can I go now?
Don't deputize yourself and get jammed up again. If you find any information, you let us handle it.
Can I go now?
Yeah, take off.
Assalamu alaikum.
Dave, this is generally the static height at which I start filing.
Just finishing this thought, so how about we give it another inch? So, Greg, I was thinking about what you said, and, I'd be interested if you had anything regarding a serial killer, anything unusually grisly, or with a sexual component.
Yeah, I could probably give you a couple to choose from.
Cool. Let's meet at downtown grounds at 8.
All right. That's that alternative type coffee hang-out place, right?
That's the one.
Do I need to change?
Whatever. Just be there at 8 o'clock.
Just got off the phone with this undercover narcotics who was out there with the heads up on anyone peddling pharmaceuticals, and he ran into this junkie at Tompkins Square Park, Wayne King, looking to offload some Vicodin.
What's this King look like?
Tall, white, gets his methadone afternoons on A and 7.
Security guard saw a tall white guy milling around last night in the alley behind the doctor's office.
And we also found a woman on re-canvas who gave the same description.
Yeah, she's no good for ID, though.
All right, get a photo of King and sit on the clinic. I'm assuming all your work's done?
Absolutely, Lieutenant. And having my computer up is something I cleared with the borough.
Well, when you work in my squad, you clear things with me.
Got it. We're all caught up.
John, I'll be changing my pager and home phone. Make sure I get you the new numbers, and they don't go to anyone outside the squad.
Of course.
Don? Yeah, a lot of pages, a lot of calls, middle of the night.
Did you tell your lawyer?
He'll stop.
You know Tariq Al-Rahim, Sean?
Yeah.
How?
Work for him at Life Seeds. It's a community outreach joint he runs.
Why'd you stop working there?
I wanted to leave.
After he caught you pocketing donations?
Tariq pressing charges against me for that?
Must have pissed you off getting fired, huh?
No, I screwed up. If I was mad at anybody, I was mad at myself.
Where you been this morning?
Handling my business. Why am I here?
We got people who can vouch for where you handled it?
I slept until 10. Ask my mom.
Moms don't cut it. Who else?
Just her. Then I went down to the corner bodega, got a juice, and read the sports pages. Tariq pressing charges on me or what?
Tariq's dead.
Oh, no way, man. I don't know nothing about that. I slept in, then went down to the bodega. Just ask around.
Well, who'd want Tariq dead?
Listen, man, he was out there helping a lot of people. But some weren't ready to be helped, you know?
Like you?
I'm talking about hardcore dudes, man. He was mixing it up with gangbangers, trying to broker a truce, get them jobs. Any one of them could have, but not me.
All right, we'll check out your story. Meanwhile, you're staying here.
It's messed up about Tariq. He was a great man, better than any of us.
Better than us, huh?
Yeah. You out there talking in schools, rebuilding community centers, giving people hope? I don't think so.
No. We're out there trying to keep people safe from assholes like your old boss who beat an old man's brains in for $75.
It's a long time ago, man.
Get up. We should put you in touch with the victims' kids. See how long ago it was for them.
Tariq was a great man.
He was a murderer.
You should tell him about Frank Delgado.
Sorry?
In the spitballing session tonight with Dave, you should tell him how Frank Delgado dumped those 6 pros in the East River. That was a good case.
That wasn't bad, but I got some stronger stuff.
Yeah, well, just make sure you get stuff in writing before you really commit to a business deal.
I'm not too worried. Dave seems like an open guy. He laid things right out on the table. It's the quiet ones that are full of surprises.
I'll remember that.
And you know, doesn't work out, I made a new friend.
Got it, Greg. All right, guy in the roster hat, that's him. Don't move, Wayne!
What's up, man? What is it?
Got a gun.
Got any needles on you?
No! Man, don't think you're getting away with that $20 you owe me, Wayne.
Hey, shut up or you're all going in.
Yo, man, that ain't my gun.
It's his.
Shut up! Come on. Look, I can't tell you how I got that gun. All I know is it's not mine.
What, it fell out of the sky, Wayne?
Hey, when I smoke the dub and drink, I black out. So I'm saying it was planted on.
Uh-huh. I'll get him situated.
Your perp?
Oh, it could be. He had a piece on him. I couldn't get in touch with you last night.
I wasn't feeling so good.
You talked to the doctor about it?
Baldwin, I'm not going to be around for the next few days. I'm going to take some time and see my folks.
All of a sudden?
I really can't have this conversation right here.
Come here. Are you sick?
I miscarried yesterday.
Why didn't you call me? What happened?
I don't know. There was some blood.
Are you all right? Did you see the doctor?
Yeah, I went in. I'm fine. But the baby. I gotta go now, okay? I just can't miss my train.
Why didn't you call me?
I didn't want to talk about it. I gotta go now. I'll call you tonight.
So sorry, Valerie.
Me too.
You want me to take this alone? You okay? What's wrong?
She miscarried.
Oh, Baldwin.
Look, let's just go talk to this guy.
No, let's get some coffee or go for a walk or something.
Let's just go talk to the guy.
Whatever you want. Thanks, Josh. Anytime.
Okay, can I talk now?
Sit down.
Wayne, I don't want to hear a word out of you unless you're answering a question.
This is a big misunderstanding.
Shut up, Wayne.
Do you know who Dr. Albert Lou is?
No, I do not.
What were you doing last night at 2 in the morning?
At this club on Avenue D.
We got a witness. Puts you outside Dr. Lou's medical office building at 2.
It couldn't be me.
Where'd you get the pharmaceuticals we found on you just now?
I got them off a friend.
Yeah, who's your friend?
I'd rather not say.
Wayne, the .38 we found on you is on its way to ballistics and will be determined to be the same gun used to fire 6 bullets into Dr. Lou last night at 2 a.m.
I don't know nothing about it.
The inventory of pills you were trying to peddle, they will match the pills stolen from Dr. Lou. The little flecks of blood on the sole of your shoes, Wayne, they will match up to Dr. Lou's blood, and when all these things are added up by a judge and jury, you will be put to death.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Your only chance of getting out of this alive is by telling us what happened and why.
I didn't do anything.
Come on, you're going in the cell.
Just hold on. I didn't do anything. I was there. Baby doll did it. No, I don't know her real name.
Baby doll did it. Sure, Wayne.
I'm serious. She do tricks, right? And she shoots junk, too. So I seen her around. And yesterday she says to me she need a gun. And she's got an easy score, and do I want in on it? So we get buzzed in. And baby doll go get the doc. And she says she'll watch the doc while I go get the stash. So I give her the gun. Now, I ain't gone 10 seconds when I hear pop, 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 and I hear pop, pop, pop some more. I come out, she's standing there, gun smoking, spitting on the doc, cursing his ass and kicking his dead body in the stomach.
Why was she doing that?
She's psycho. I didn't know she was psycho before, but you know, here we are.
Where are we gonna find her?
Coppin Avenue C.
Well, oh, you're pointing her out.
Okay.
You know, the lieutenant frowns on excessive personal calls at work.
I got one rule, and I made it very clear to the borough. I gotta be reachable. Because unlike these other zombies in the PAA pool, I'm trying to get out of here. I got plans, and I need to be reachable when my agent calls.
Alrighty.
This Tomlinson kid story check out?
Yeah, Mom vouches he was racked out till 10.
She credible?
Yeah, but it's still his mom, you know?
Bodega owner confirms that he saw Tomlinson at 11.
And we also went by and talked to Tariq's girlfriend. Now she's calmed down. She couldn't give us much.
Where's Tariq headed this morning?
She's saying he didn't tell her.
He did take off in a car that hasn't been recovered. We put an alarm out on that.
Anything from the Emmy yet?
2 shots, close range with large caliber. Both went through the body, neither was recovered. So now what?
We're gonna go through Tariq's parole folder and check out some of his other associates.
Let me know if you need anything.
Detective, I need to speak with you. This temp is a disaster waiting to happen.
We'll keep him in line.
Well, I can't leave you guys like this in good conscience, so I'll just have to cancel the vacation.
John, nothing against your abilities as a PAA, but we'll survive if you leave.
It'd be better if I stayed. Plus, this whole trip,
You worried about flying still?
I'm just worried that maybe it's too soon. Ray and I've only gone out for a short time, and when you go away with someone, it's make or break, and
It's a vacation. You go and have a good time.
this is the first person I've met in a long time that I've really cared for and allowed myself to be intimate with.
Whoa. Keep it clean here.
I'm having a panic attack.
No, you're not.
I don't want to screw this up. I don't want to go back to being alone.
John, you're a good guy. This Ray Maxwell, he's a good guy. And when you got 2 good guys, you know,
The last trip I took with someone ended in a shouting match at a sushi bar in Cancun over me wanting to see the ruins and him wanting to go clubbing all night. We took separate flights home.
Look, who cares? I mean, these things are going to happen, but you got to decide if you're going to stay crawled under a rock or if you're going to get out there and take your chances. Yeah, be a man.
You're right. They found Tariq's car over in Long Island City. Torch.
I'll go. I'm going. And everything will be fine. Right?
Absolutely. Whatever happens.
We'll take the girl. Any other callers are yours.
Right there! Hold it down! Yo! All right, that's enough.
Leave me alone!
You done yet?
You baby doll? You gotta calm down? Huh?
That's a no.
Assholes!
Yeah. Come on.
Get down on your knees! Put your hands behind your head! Let's go.
Lisa McDonald. So that's your real name?
How long you been working the streets, Lisa?
I don't know.
Long enough to know an easy score when you see one? Or was what happened last night more complicated than that?
I don't know about any score.
Look, we know you did it. We know who you did it with, and we got people out there looking for Wayne right now.
Don't know him.
No, you do. And right now is where we determine if this was two sick junkies too stupid to pull off a robbery on an upstanding citizen, or if there was something else going on.
What does that mean?
You tell us.
See, a guy with 6 rounds pumped into him, that doesn't say botched robbery.
Meaning you knew the doctor from something prior.
Unless you tell us what. You'll go down as a psycho who killed a decent guy for no reason.
Decent my ass.
I'm saying he wasn't.
I'm a runaway, right? I'm broke, I'm hooking, I'm doing too much dope. But that doesn't make me less than anyone else. Or any doctor.
What did Dr. Lou do to you?
I got word from this woman about this doctor who liked young girls. Would trade prescriptions for sex. I go to his office, he'd do his thing, then I'd leave with a prescription made out to her.
What's her name?
Angela Stokes. You give the script to Angela, she get it filled. You split the dope. That's how she explained it to me. Real simple.
How'd it get complicated?
I don't want to tell you.
Was it something of a sexual nature?
If you want to call it that. I don't. Normal people don't.
This all happened yesterday?
A couple of days ago. I spent the whole day yesterday in the shower, and I couldn't get clean. So I called Angela and asked her if the doctor wanted another get-together. She said yeah. So I went back.
With Wayne.
He had the gun, but Wayne just thought it was gonna be a robbery.
All right.
I'm not a piece of toilet paper. What he did, the doctor, you can't do that to people. Not even someone like me.
Guy over here is Jerry Hopkins. He saw it, called it in.
We're gonna need crime scene. Look for 2 slugs there. Jerry?
Yeah.
What'd you see here?
Black guy running away from this car. Flames had just started.
Where'd you see that from?
2nd floor.
What are you doing up there?
I own it. I'm renovating.
So you were looking out the window when it happened?
I heard a big whoosh, and I ran to look because I thought my building was going up.
What else can you give us on this black guy who did it?
I'm here living by myself. I'm a sitting duck.
Don't worry about that. It ain't coming back at you. This is for insurance fine print.
He was medium height, but built, stocky.
Light skin, dark skin?
Dark. Real dark. Had a shaved head.
Younger, older?
Wasn't no kid. Like in his 40s.
Thanks for the help. Thanks. You
It says something to us, Eric. You not skipping town. It says to us you were wanting to be caught and have this be over with.
For what?
For killing Marvin.
If you would have walked away, no one would have seen you. Setting fire to the car brought attention to yourself.
It wasn't me.
You're going up for this, Eric. And if you keep your mouth shut and take this to trial, then all the people that knew you and Tariq are going to come up with their own stories, and you're going to be hated. I mean, you want to have them glaring at you in court?
You tell us what happened, and you won't have to go through another trial.
Look, I ain't talking to you.
Then talk to me.
I ain't talking with him in the room. You can kiss my black ass.
All right, don't you talk. We'll go with our witnesses, and we will lock your black ass up without no statement, all right?
I ain't talking to him.
What do you want to do here? I mean, if you want, I'll take it.
Yeah, take off.
Shut up. Don't you ever ask me to leave in front of a suspect again.
He's not going to give it up with you in the room.
I'd have got it out of him.
Come on, Andy, it's going bad in there.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
And this is coming from your vast 4 months experience as a detective.
If I'm too invested or the perp has it out for me for some reason, doesn't it make sense having me leave if it means getting the statement?
We control the room, not him. I'd have never given this asshole the pleasure of chumping you out in your own house.
Yeah, okay.
What you did in there cuts my nuts off as far as that guy's concerned. So either I spend the next 6 hours tuning him up to earn him back, or you go in alone and get lucky.
Up to you.
racist prick you hanging out with.
Hey, that's enough. He was in uniform when you and Tariq robbed and killed that man 20 years ago. He saw that guy's head open up on the floor.
I didn't kill nobody. Tariq did. But I did 15 years, okay? I didn't kill nobody.
What, so Tariq not make it right with you when he got out?
He only did 3 more years than me? But that's fine. He come out all converted, that's fine. He want to change the world, that's fine too. But now he got these guilty white folks throwing money at him, and I got 15 years of living to make up for.
I see. You just wanted a piece of the action?
No, I got it coming to me. But he just gonna give me $200 a week, and I gotta answer phones and set up tables and kiss people's ass for it? Nuh-uh. So I stopped doing it. And he say he got to stop paying me.
What went wrong this morning?
I call him. You know, I just want to talk this out. Just remind him. So he pick me up. I lay out my case. Then he just gonna shake his head and then he gonna reach in his pocket and pull out $200 like I got a hat in my hand talking about this is it. He gonna cut me off. Talking about I gotta go out and find my own way, my brother. 15 years, man. 15 years because of him. We went in that market to snag a beer, and I got 15 years put on me, man. Okay, just make sure that people know that when they ask you what happened. So,
where's the gun?
Threw it in the river.
I'll make sure it goes down that it wasn't premeditated. That'll help you out.
I don't even give a damn no more, man.
Thanks, Lisa. Take care.
So what now? I had a shot at night court.
You know a pross who goes by Baby Doll?
No.
Young girl, minor, black hair. You pimped her to Dr. Lou for God knows what kind of sick behavior.
I don't pimp anybody.
You do. And you're a collar for it. And endangering the welfare of a minor. You want to face a full bit? Fine with me. But since we're looking to keep the girl from having to go through chapter and verse on the stand about your messed up operation, we're going to let you help yourself with a statement.
Up to you.
Okay, yeah. Well, I gotta get by too, you know. It's not easy.
Shut up and write.
Now, I showed you where I keep the Coles directory and the numbers for the borough, the ME, and BCI.
You sure did.
And this is my number at home, where I'll be checking messages daily in case there's a problem.
We went through this.
All right. I'm going.
No, you're not going. Not before we buy you a send-off beer.
Detective, that's very kind. But I haven't even started packing, and then I have to go to the pharmacy for sunscreen and bug spray.
No problem, John. It's okay. Have a fun trip.
Sit.
Well, anyone for a beer? I mean, the sun's going down. That's worth celebrating, isn't it?
Count me in.
Me too. I'll meet you there. So we're all squared away then, right, Dave?
Prepare to be dazzled, Lieutenant.
Andy, Connie, coming?
I gotta catch up.
Not tonight.
Beer, fellas? Either you're with us or you're against us.
I can't do it. I'll take Miss Stokes here at Central Booking, then I'm going home.
I gotta pass too.
So, Greg, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, Dave, it looks like I'm gonna have to cancel.
Wow. You hung in there for what, 5 hours? With perseverance.
I'm just saying another time.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Dave, I got a story for you. This PAA wannabe writer spends his day typing on his computer and talking on his cell phone when he should have been doing his job until the detectives in the squad get so sick of this asshole that they pull his shirt over his head like he got in a hockey fight and they toss him out a window. What do you think?
I think you and I should be talking.
Tomorrow you're just a PAA.
No problem.
Oh.
Detective, Raymond Chambers. Any progress with the case?
Hey, Josh, will you get it downstairs for me? I'll be down in a minute. Yeah, we made an arrest.
I asked to be kept informed.
We've been busy with the case.
The Asian American Physicians Association wants to run an in-depth obituary on Dr. Liu. Now, they would like some information about the circumstances of the murder.
The woman that was here, Doc, the prostitute, she was involved, as was a 16-year-old girl who can't stop crying because of the sick things your partner did to her. You want to know more about it?
They screwed up today.
The guy went.
Yeah, but I did it wrong. It won't happen again. My bad. Night. Night.
Good night. You got time for a coffee before you head home?
I gotta finish these fives.
Yeah, I got some paperwork too, so whenever you're ready.
Hey.
Hey, Greg.
I can't tell you how sorry I am that Valerie lost the baby.
Thanks.
I've been a real idiot lately.
No, it's not all on you.
No, I saw you becoming friends with Clark, and I felt threatened, and I acted out. I apologize.
Accepted.
That's it. I'll leave you alone.
Hey, after I finished with Angela and Central Booking, I was gonna watch the Knick game. You want to stop by?
Yeah?
Yeah, if you want.
Sure. Sure.
All right.
What are we celebrating again?
Which one's the show me state again? Missouri. Here's to the show me state of Missouri. Whatever the hell that means. Cheers.
Show me? Are you serious?
Yep.
Show me what?
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's about them being skeptics or something.
Hey, Rita, you expecting your husband?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be here.
No, you shouldn't.
Oh, isn't this cozy? Cozy, cozy, cozy.
Don, get out of here.
I knew it. I knew it.
You knew what, Don? You're drunk. Go home.
I'll get you a cab. How long you been banging her, Tony? Huh?
Don't make an ass of yourself.
Just stop
You
it.
couldn't handle a white guy pulling one of your girls out of the neighborhood,
Don't
could
come
you?
by our station house again. I'm telling you.
You banging her too, tough guy? Just keep walking. I don't want to have to throw you out on your ass.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just go.
I miss you.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry for what I've done, but I can't stop thinking about you, and I'm just asking for a second chance.
No.
I love you.
It's over. You need to accept that.
Neither one of us was perfect.
I never cheated on you, Don. I know you want to believe that to make yourself feel better, but I never did.
So you want to be enemies, I guess, huh?
I want you to leave.
Enemies it is.
So we got our coffee now.
Did everything go all right after I left last night?
Yeah.
And what's the problem?
There's no problem. You trying to talk me into one?
You've been acting completely weird today, and stop it. Is it about me kissing you last night?
No. What would the big deal be about? I mean, you know, why would I? Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Andy, I love you and Theo dearly. I really do. And last night I was... I was just so happy. It just came out. I wasn't trying to be coy or flirt.
Well, all it did was make me think how we've been spending a lot of time together when you should be spending your nights out there meeting some guy that you could be with, go the distance with.
Thank you for looking out for me like that, but I'm fine. And this spending time with you and Theo has meant a lot to me. It feels comfortable. It makes me feel good. And I've been hoping that it's been making you feel good too.
It has.
Good.
All I'm saying is, you're gonna need to find someone your age to have kids with and start a family with.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Sure it will. You'll find the right guy and boom.
Oh, I can't have kids. Like, physically, I'm not able to. I had complications when I was 15 when all that happened, and, I can't.
So spending all this time together, it's about spending time with Theo.
If this is a problem for you, then okay. I don't want to complicate your life.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
এইখানে গাড়ি থামা। আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার।
জানি গল্পে গল্পে, মিশে অল্পে অল্পে, আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল, যে তোমাকে পেলাম।
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই, আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংসগুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে, আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে। ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ, তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Thằng kia ở đấy nhá. Meo meo giống lắp thế. Chi ủa nó vậy chồng. Thôi kìa. Vậy. Có Huy cầm cái gì sự với nhau. Từ sang cái thằng này á. Nổ không vậy? Thôi xong rồi, mày đi. Thần tài biết đép ơi, thần tài biết đép mà. Rồi anh gặp rồi, nó biết đép mà. Anh gặp nó lúc đầu rồi biết là biết đép ấy. Nào, bốn vào. Xong được không? Ủa chứ cũng vậy. Khí thua. Xin ra bao. Check. Xin ra ba không? Tí chịu này. Ok mọi người, anh cũng định mà. Hả? Anh xin ra ba mà. Có thể không? Acid. Chưa kéo. Anh chậm mà. Bình tĩnh nhỉ. Chết rồi. Hả?
Không kéo cái kia cho con Azit để nó vẽ ra ngoài thua là.
Kéo gì? Kéo đồ này á, định mệnh á. Sao? Bình tĩnh. Thằng này nó khỏe mà. Mình cho muốn chết.
Còn hai bạn nữa.
Trời, nhìn dễ.
Gặp thằng trên đầu là nó cầm tên ba.
Xin ra ba luôn. Không đâu, không ở nhà đâu. Không, giống ai chơi. Trốn đâu. Mình dừng này. Được rồi. Là tóc gái, nhưng mà tóc gái dễ bị mất lắm. Chúng con lấy giáp này. Ở đây rồi. Ai mấy dispute. Nhớ hiểu. Nhớ vậy. Đây rồi. Kìa, hai thằng đứng một chỗ. Không, nhưng mà thằng này cũng khỏe. Không biết em rồi. Ê, xét lại. Để xét làm chi ạ? 7 đinh mệnh là tao à? Thôi, thua mà. Nếu hiểu. Không, chưa có được. Nếu có à, có ai giữ đâu. Chuẩn. Không có ai giữ đâu. Ra luôn không? Cái này chọn cái đéo chả được. Thằng nào chả chết. Em cho hết đồ rồi à? Vẫn để hết đồ đó không? Nó binh hơn à? Thôi gặp thằng này đi. Thằng này vừa mình thua. Nó làm cái gì ấy? Nó phải ăn đi ba kìa. Nó phải ăn đi ba này. Thằng này có phải ăn đi ba mày em. Ê, nó thiếu một con. Nó phải acid nữa kìa. Sấy. Không được rồi thầy ơi. Được, sao dòng mình sao tự rơi ra cái xin ra. Chịu bài vẫn mảng. Thầy đi mua làm. Không có đâu. Ồ, tự ra mà bảo rồi. Dạ vậy. Mày. Giờ mới ping. Oan một đéo dạo cái thằng kia luôn đấy, oan rồi. Lụm. Bộ xanh không? Hay cái này? chút dồn nữa không?
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমার মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রুগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো বলবেন। আপনি কি উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
U Linh không? U Linh gì? Bật lên. Thêm một định mệnh nữa binh ấy. Cứ nhờ thằng này đi mày xong đâu rồi sao? Nó chấm. Đi đây lên. Thầy chỉnh thầy xóa gì? Thôi đi, đừng có ai bận tâm. Rồi, 26 lap với 86 năng lượng, 86 triệu năng lượng. Nào. Tại cắm đông rất nhiều quá ấy. Rồi đi. Uầy, cũng năng lượng vàng à? Chơi tự to bước đi. Đó cũng năng vàng ấy. Binh vậy 90 rồi. Tím này. Uầy, mấy chục tím nhỉ? Sao tự nhiên ra một đống năng lượng tím à? Bình chi linh. Ô, thua nhà này. Thua nguyên nhà. What the hell? Chôn đầu. What the fast? What the fast luôn đấy. Hồi sớm. Kiếm này thầy ơi, kiếm hết kiếm này. Ảo nhỉ? Chết chứ. Đã khuya rồi mà sao anh vẫn khuya rồi. Đã khuya rồi. Rồi 33 tiền à, cần 50 tiền đấy, cần một lần 50 tiền, xong về lại kiếm tiền revert, cho revert lên 10, xong rồi 10x lên tốc độ, xong rồi thẻ quay lấy tiếp. Tính là bản kế hoạch tương lai. Đấy á, giờ phải mở lên series của cái 50 củ sửa binh luôn đấy. Lôi chưa? Lôi 27 lap à? Ui, nói cái gì? Còn ít. Vậy để sao yếu nhỉ? Tôi đánh nhau quá hơn 19 độ thôi. Cái điểm gì? Ôi giờ. Được chưa? Hình chưa? Về 1.36 nữa. Nó chỉ còn quay. Rồi, let's go boy, làm việc của mình đi thằng trai. Ui, sao dám việc nổ xoay bài vậy? Bài đánh ngu quá. Đến không? Đến cho qua tao. Bình chi bình chỉ lên. Giật đấy nhỉ? Bình cái xe này xoay tròn bị giật trên xe. Chứ tại pet nặng quá. Uầy, thần rừng hắc ám thần rừng à? Thằng này một bài nó trôn vậy. Sao đánh cái gì đấy? Đánh U Linh cái gì sử hiền giá này. Ra hắc ám thần rừng đánh U Linh hiền giá. Hay. Nice boy. Nice boy không? Nice boy nước rửa tay. Vệ sinh khử khuẩn hàng đầu số 1 Việt Nam. Power reset in 1 minute and 50. Yes, 50. Tốt. Ui rồi 39 mà. Đây rồi. Ngày 10 mà nữa. Thần tài đến. Rồi cái để cho nó tự perfect phát đầu quá. Có sao đấy là mình không cần bắn mà. There you go. I'm here. I'm choices. Làm là không nhanh nhở. Có thể không? What? Fast. About me. Rồi đến là tài chính. Thank you for waiting. Thanks for waiting. Ok, đây rồi. Sự vô chính ấy. Thằng nhìn chiêu vậy. Mệt mỗi thầy à. Thằng chiêu. Perfect. Hai lần này. 20%. 30% nhé. Lệch. Lỗi thầy. 3 lần. 30%. 40 lần 40%. 40%. Perfect. Cộng bao nhiêu đây? 50%. Bình. Làm ra xin tươi.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক রূপ।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না?
আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে, তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
Hi. You look good.
Thank you.
Để quanh hông nhiều nước cút một cái ký tạo fan tên là Đạt, nhà có mưa ngày trên Đà Lạt. Cam Minh Sơn bỏ luôn tao đi ra mắt người ta 30k đồng 400. Uầy, ở đinh mạch acid rồi chuẩn đấy, trốn bố hay đinh mạch acid ạ. PC game vẽ biết ấn định mạch acid ạ. Anh em bắn thằng kia rồi, không đủ bệnh anh mạnh rồi, không sao. Ok là sống được thì mới được bệnh mạnh được. Đây của tao là đang gì tí chỉ vậy. Thằng kia thằng hát đúng câu chúng mày tuổi lờ nhít mày nhiều chip nhít vòng quay check xin ra ấy. Ok kéo qua kéo xin ra 1,7 tỷ 31,7 cái kim cương và đéo đủ. Thread bế ai đây? Chết ngu điên trước cả để Thread rồi. Thread bế Galio và Juliet rồi xong. Mà Thread 1 thì là thực sự một chút nhiều máu đấy. Khỏe đấy. Thắng này. Ui, kia sấy chết hết ạ. Sấy Azit xịt chết hết. Chết là cho bạn một trang bị tạo tác. Ok broccoli có gì cho xin làm báo tố Lurian. Yes sir, cảm ơn, cái này được tạm được. MCK C4 con cờ năm bước gì ạ? Nhỏ không lắm 32k 32k rưỡi ạ. Một lần quay pet kéo ra như pet. Cái hai game 5 phút thôi bú game ấy, farm này cho biết hai game. Để pha nữa được, lại đánh nó không thằng này cũng giống bài vừa đấy, không đi là đi xin với cả đấu sĩ. Bài vừa đấy bài thằng này có mạnh bài bằng với không? Mình mạnh hơn nhỉ, trâu hơn. Không, thằng này là bùi quá rồi, xin ơi cái gà ấy. Ui, không chết rồi vậy. Thôi thắng trồn rất chịu. Thằng kia khỏe hơn nhiều, cút. Chết thua chào chửi 4 à. Thằng kia chết à? Không nào. Chôn bố 96k. Cái lên mà tí đồ tôi hiểu này sao lại bớt nhiều quá. Xét một cát ở cho vào check xem mà con này bao nhiêu. 75% mà mấy con này sẽ là những con quay xịt nhất 85%. Đi ra nốt đẹp. Xét tới axit 2 sử dụng mạnh đấy. Tanh này sự mỏng tanh mỏng đét có giảm kháng phép của zone 3 đi chéo cái xin ra sự khó đấy, ngoài tan khó tôi thấy đấy. Đây rồi, nó xuống rồi. Sẽ bắt lửa cây đi luôn không? Đi luôn mà. Xin thằng đi rồi. Này yếu đét là tên gì? Đấy. Winho 1412199 quái chưa? 1421999 à? Ra vậy bữa vui. Đây là tôi làm tuổi. Yes. Đi giống mai chiều.
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো, তারপর তোকে বিয়ে করতে
তুমি যদি মরে যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করবো।
দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা।
5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন। স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। হ্যাঁ আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না, আমি জানতাম। শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না
ভাই। আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ। জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম বইরা দিমু যাচ্ছে সব বাইট কর।
শর্ত বিয়ে
ভাই, যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায়, সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
Ai dọa ta nói cái từ đấy. Ai bảo trôi ta. Tắm 3 máu bao giờ anh mới chết. Đừng quá. Kinh ấy, anh phát kiếm vào đây có không? Kiếm. Anh có tiền sao mát sau mà, tầm giờ thì bắt đầu một vụ 2, 3, 4, 3 phải học mà rưỡi học 7 đây là thầy còn buổi cho thêm mẹ không học 6 giờ đến 7 rưỡi thôi thầy lại dạy buổi cho thêm đêm mẹ quay cho anh trai hát ngoài 7 chiếc tình. Quay phát xong game này xong hết luôn như game này sao chết lượt quay game. Thì đừng quay nữa. Không hay là gì làm mình đã không kệ thằng Quốc đấy Galio à, béo Udia ở thần thoại à, hắn thì cũng vậy. Nhìn béo rồi. Quan gì nhỉ? Bạt pháo súng xương cá. này có mấy cái thằng cái game này là game mà mình quay này còn đéo quất cơ, một cốt 250 game thôi. Sau khi farm game ra 1 tỷ game, anh phải farm 1 tỷ game rồi. Đéo tục có 25k hay là 250 game gì vậy? Thua này. Còn con trong phường ấy. Thằng này đánh hắc ám thần rừng mà. Trong phường đéo. Nhưng mà là người farm. Người làm việc phải làm việc. Học ít không tự tắt không hỏng ít đấy, nó không tự lưu đâu, nó lưu vào nhưng mà hỏng ít. Ngày xưa cứu được nó, anh xem cách cứu ấy không, mà người ta ngày xưa không có cách mình cứu được, nhưng mà giờ tao không có cách cứu rồi. Anh chỉ tắt nhầm Roblox rồi, anh chỉ tắt nhầm Roblox rồi. Không gọi là Rat thì nó làm thế nào? Rat máy luôn đi. Vàng ạ, what the hell, hắc ám đúng rồi, ẩn đấy, ơi, bàn tay, nó lắp cái rồi, ram đấy, nhớ gì nhỉ? Trời, yes, trời nhầm. IT lui một năm đi gắt 2 anh sẽ level 2 được đẹp, cái gì tự lực kéo vào chết. Thôi anh đi bớt đây, lên map của em đi bớt được luôn mà, bớt là 5 chiều chỉ là một số lẻ. Chiều ở đấy chỉ là có số lẻ thôi, là toàn 5 tỷ thôi. Thuốc này chết rồi. Bạn gì mấy con pet đây sáng, mấy con pet đây, có mấy con pet mà cứ make vào cho gọn này, cứ make vào cho gọn nói anh liều lời xóa lắm. Vẫn ấy thằng nào 10 không 7 hắc ám mà một anh đéo có ấn hắc ám để ghép nên một ấn 2 ấn à, đéo có ấn nữa. Mấy cờ nhau bắn rồi, mấy cờ bắn tiếp được game nốt bắn cho một lần qua cho một lần tiếng đây, đấy là nốt bắn bao ra này, lính bắn này cấm à. Không à, hôm qua tao hỏi thôi, tao bảo là nó gửi link Facebook cho 2 ông anh, nó bảo là có cái gì mà kiểu thắc mắc hay cần xử lý thì nhắn tin trực tiếp cho 2 anh này nhé. Không vào không có lần tao nhắn 2 ông ấy chả có cái tiền. nó có lúc của nó. Rồi đấy. À, cũng không quyền năng, cũng không quyền năng. Chuẩn. Chưa, 2 tiếng đâu. quả thần bây giờ đâu nhỉ? Đây đi mà. Anh mới chơi được 8 tiếng ngồi ngủ 6 tiếng. À chơi 8 tiếng, 6 tiếng tư. Mấy tiếng gì? Không, cái là chỉ treo à? Cái lúc không cưới, lúc không quay anh cũng treo à? Biết mà nhiều anh em rất nhiều. Cảm ơn. Cái lúc mà anh còn chết là mấy tiếng đầu em đã sang là mấy tiếng sau rồi quên à? Mình vừa cùng 2 triệu 3 rồi. Ở chỗ hàng kéo nào ấy nhỉ? Thế là xong rồi chưa? Đi ra một rồi mày làm béo với tao rồi. Con Huê đấy chắc kéo ra được mất đấy. Con Huê đấy chắc không ra được thật đấy. Quỷ đó chịu rồi. Quỷ Lam game của mình là Linh ở cầm cái ấn nó là gì? Đó là ấn hắc ám. Linh cung á. Hay là linh cung lại cầm linh cung. Xoay cam à? Xoay cam. Xoay cam nó khóc đấy. Xoay cam lắng nghe tiếng của linh linh bạn. Xong rồi nó check viết bảo là hai thằng nói cái gì đấy. Cái bao nhiêu follow? Ngoài là check gửi mày xem bao nhiêu follow. Mày lúc mày nhìn thấy bao nhiêu follow? Khoảng 200 một tháng. Tôi bảo là 200 một tháng thôi. Mà cái kênh mà kênh đang mặt này. Biết nó bảo cái kênh đang mặt mày là đăng ký kênh đầu tiên mà nó gọi tao trước, nhưng mà nó bảo là mặt mày ấy, kênh đang ở phim mà.